That's okay. You don't have to talk through most of it because I just unmuted. Oh, shit. Wait a second. Can't get away from me that easily. Get back to your seat. I don't care if it's sound only.
Oh, hello there.
Oh,
How are we doing today?
We're doing good. Thank you for coming. This was gonna be a little bit different at the start. We're waiting for our co-host, as we can see. I think for the first like 10 minutes or so ish, we're just gonna kind of shoot shit with y'all before we normally start.
Yeah, we have a firing range and all that just set up all the way in the back. It just has has fecal matter tacked onto the board. So here, take this gun, shoot the shit with us.
Yes.
That's it. End
I
sentence.
didn't mean it literally. I didn't mean it literally. I meant the
The
figure.
fuck you mean you didn't mean it literally?
Are you actually gonna go shoot it?
That. What else do you do with poo poo? What else do you do with caca?
Flush it down
That's
the toilet.
what my mama always taught me. My mama taught me. She raised me out on the shit farm. Says if there's shit that ain't being fertilized, you need to take it out back and put it down. I'm like, but mama,
Wait,
I named
did
this
y'all-
one Timothy.
Did y'all have a bathroom? What's going on here?
Oh, yeah, for the burials.
Did you
Fucking
wait?
hell,
did you
man.
give your shit like a burial at sea? What's going on here?
No, it's for the goldfish.
What the?
I'm not putting poop down the toilet. It's unsanitary. You know dogs drink out of that, right? Fucking crazy, man.
This is a podcast about. We're talking about.
Based on a true story, one boy rescues his pet poop. In the new summer blockbuster, shit happens.
From Zack Snyder.
Zack Snickers.
Zack Snickers.
Oh my god.
Yeah, y'all are here. Y'all signed up for this. I mean, not really. Y'all signed up for a movie podcast, but again, we're just shooting the shit for a little bit while we wait for our co-host. We're gonna start some stuff without him. They got caught up with some stuff. They all.
Timmy, shoot the poop. This is us eating up time. How much time we eat up so far?
Well, let's see how it's currently 8:05.
Fuck!
We need to shoot a lot more shit. Quick, get the musket.
I'm sorry. This is a PG stream. I shouldn't be cursing as much. Fart on a stool.
Oh wait, this is supposed to be PG.
Is it supposed to be PG? You never told me.
Oh shucks.
What the rating was? Oh shit! Shuck the oyster.
Truth be told, I do mark my stuff as not for kids when I upload it to YouTube. So.
But then why do you have a kid's mascot on your stream?
You're right. I need to put like a splash of blood or something on here and make it look adult.
just a little bit of blood on the claws, eyeliner.
Oh, no, I got it.
This isn't for kids.
I'll put angry eyebrows on Anguirus. It's not there. Not for children. It's a crude not for kids sign he's holding up.
Yeah, this is no longer Anguirus. This is angry.
Angry. Oh, wait. When you see KITTYMAN's avatar, it'll make you really confused about whether or not this should be for kids or not.
Oh, it's the circle man, the circle cat man head thing. Yes,
Oh, yeah.
I recall it. I recall it from his streams. Yes, very good.
Yes, I am the Anguirus now.
What is the call of the Anguirus? What do it sound like whenever he angry?
Oh, did y'all hear that?
Does it sound like a roar? Does it sound like a I had too much Papa John's? Oh.
That's why I think he's angry. He wants to have more Papa John's, but he can't. It's too full.
Oh, I've had 20 pizzas in 30 days. I am Anguirus.
I want more.
We're not really worried about him destroying the town so much as just causing a massive blood explosion due to fucking clogged arteries.
It's not the town we're worried about. We're worried about him destroying the toilet.
Oh, I'm gonna do it. Impending, just tricerafarts. Just everywhere.
In a weird way, just the off-kilter stuff at the beginning is kind of fitting for the animation. Honestly, for most of the trailers, because when we do get started talking about like trailers and whatnot, I think there's like one bit of news that's it was going to require like some level of just kind of seriousness. That's kind of but everything else is just fucking balls to the wall type of trailers or things that we're gonna have either high opinions on or just get excited about. So it's gonna be a weird, it's gonna be a weird lull at one point, just like, all right, let's get this out of the way. Skibbity Michael Bay.
Yeah, no, everything is corrected, all in order. And have you heard of Mr. Explosion Man?
I'm still proud of the picture I got for that. Oh, I can't wait to show off that slide. Thank you, Escapist.
Oh, wait, so you stole this from the Escapist? They're going to come down to your house and they're going to say, you took our edited photo. You used it on a non-profit platform. How dare. You son of a bitch. Actually, yeah.
Should be told, like, to find the picture, I actually just like, what happens if I search Skippity Michael Bay? Let's see what happens. And that was like third on the list. Of like, fuck it, let's that. But I noticed when I copied it, the source from the escape is like, well, shit.
Yeah, there's unfortunate spoilers for one of the topics we'll be covering today.
Yes,
but
there's plenty to talk about.
Plenty of talk about. If we're eating up time and we still have plenty of talk about, can I tell you about? I've been kind of just watching older anime just on the cuff, just to have it on the background while I do other things that are also non-productive.
Yeah.
I don't know if you remember this anime, but it was called Dragonaut: The Resonance, and you'll probably only recognize it from its box art of a pink-haired lady just showing nothing but ass.
Look at Dragonaut: The Resonance.
Yes, like spell like dragon, but you tag like Juggernaut on it.
Dragonaut: The Resonance. Oh, hey. Okay, I've seen this box art. I have seen this box art.
It's a very early 2000s type of display type of thing. So I will be honest, even on today's standards, even in like when it released standards, it is not a good show.
Hold up.
It is a hot mess.
I'm gonna send this. What the fuck is this? What the fuck? I looked up Dragonaut: The Resonance. I looked at the image stuff. I'm gonna send you this image. That's just there. This is what the fuck.
That is. Yes, it's that gay.
What the fuck?
That is some.
What?
I don't know if that's even clickbaity at all. No. For those of you with no context at home, it is a screenshot from the show of two guys in a hot spring doing the Arnold Schwarzenegger Predator like handshake where like, you son of a bitch. Except it's like 20 times less muscular. I don't know. Oh, wait, multiplication is technically increasing in size. It's divided by 20 less muscular.
I think the politically correct.
And it just has Sean Connery as the dragon in the corner going, "Oh, what the fuck going on here?" Right, I don't think this is something that I endorsed whenever I became Scottish.
I don't know why. Like, that's there, and like when I just look up Dragonaut: The Resonance, that's just one of the first images.
It's very, yeah. not a very talked about show for obvious reasons, and whoever does talk about it doesn't have the budget to really do it justice.
Well,
but
now if I watch it, and
I'll just give you the layman's summary of it. And if it spoils stuff that happens in the show, don't worry about it because no one's going to tell you about it anyway. So aliens are real in this, and they're called dragons. Dragons come down to Earth and kind of live there, and do a thing. One dragon in particular, the big hair chick that's on the cover that just is twisted like Black Widow on the Avengers cover, just showing ass, collides with a spacecraft about to go into space and kills everyone on board except for the protagonist of our story, who she rescues him. Is like, oh, you won't be alone anymore. You've got me now. What the fuck are you talking about? And they form a pact. Years later, protagonist Coon is very sad that his entire family is dead because they were all on that flight. And he learns, he gets abducted, learns about the existence of dragons in a very Evangelion nerve-like scenario. Said, is like, hey, you want to stop these dragons from doing things to our planet, right? They're being assholes. So you should become a dragonaut. What's that? It's someone that rides dragons, like sexually. No. Just normally. Oh, okay.
So in a dragon. Oh my god.
So in a dragons or aliens. Sorry, you had to find out about it this way, kind of way. Yeah, basically. That in that sense, it's very interconnected. Like, man, you could have just said they're. You could have said they were just from a medieval times museum, and I would have been more invested. But nah, they're aliens.
It told me this was a porn, and I would have believed you. I'm looking at the screen caps right now.
Dude, it has the plot of a porno. I'm serious.
I can tell.
Yeah. But I'll be honest, the only reason I'm even keeping up with this show is because the protagonist's best friend has the most, hater energy I've ever seen, and it's completely unjustified. So
is it that
I told you
dude?
that. No, that's another dragon there that's doing the the Arnold Schwarzenegger handshake. I really don't feel like looking up the name, so you're just gonna have to go with Protag Coon and Best Friend Coon. So whenever I said that Protag Coon's family dies or whatnot, he's going through this period where he's like, oh, he has to change schools because he doesn't want to, remember his family in any capacity or whatever, try and get away from it. His best friend Coon, is just like, oh, hey, what's the matter, Protag Coon? You're acting really down in the dumps lately. Oh, I hear you're moving out. You're moving away. Hey, why don't you write me a, letter every once in a while? Yeah, come on, let's do our, best bro handshake where we bump the back of our fists together like it's some kind of unique handshake. And he's just not having any of it. He's like still in the throes of depression. Like, okay, both of y'all are douchebags, but for different reasons. So fast forward to around the same time where Protag discovers that there are dragons. Best friend Coon already had prior knowledge of there being dragons and is a dragonaut himself and is hatching his own dragon. They're hatching their own dragons on Earth to combat dragons from space. Don't ask why.
What?
Yeah, I know, it's dumb. They're doing it for research. That was their initial reason. Like, it just sounds like you want to develop a plot. So he's at the incubation tube to hatch the egg of this dragon, which they hatch as fully grown humans, by the way. They have a little designation thing on the front of the tank. It says G10, and he's like, G10, GIO. I'll call you Geo. What the fuck? Even one of the anime characters in the control was like, dude, listen to this. This guy's a fucking idiot. He named the dragon Geo because that's what it says on the tank. Because it says G10 on the front of it. Yeah, okay, no, I'd laugh at him too.
At least make it partisan, like make it like Giovanni or something. I don't fucking.
I don't know, but I was assuming just like, oh, maybe he's got like, Terra powers, like he can like, do something with the earth. Nah, he's just a regular dragon that flies. Okay, what the fuck? So, all right, I'm getting way off topic here. So let's go back to protagonist Kun. For plot reasons, he finds the pink-haired dragon lady again, like years later. Is like, oh, we're gonna be together forever. Oh, that's cool. Even though this feels like I only met you for the first time. Yes, and I'm your best buddy bosom bow. However, you saw me as a dragon, so I really can't stay with you anymore because I'm kind of ugly teehee. And she just runs off. And protagonist is like, no, I've only known her for 5 minutes, but she's literally my only purpose in life. I can do nothing else without her. I have to chase her. And so he's that's his entire fucking character arc. Is just, I have to find pink haired lady who is named Toa, Toa, which she names herself like that because of another dumb fucking reason, even dumber than Geo. But that's not relevant.
I'm kind of curious though.
I have to find Toa. Toa is like my only thing. She's the love of my life. I have to tell her I love her. So she runs off. Geo hatches, and Geo, instead of being bound to best friend Kun, is bound to no one. And he's like, I have to protect Toa. I have to protect Toa. She's the one I have to protect. Like, my brother in Christ, you just hatched and you're already simping for someone else. What is wrong with you? Best friend Kun is like, no, you're bound to me. Why aren't you listening to me? Don't fuck off, little man. You're not a part of my life. and just best friend Kun's just like, I am a dragon tamer with no dragon. What the ass is going on? My 3 other comrades have their own dragons. Why not me? And thus starts his character arc of being the biggest hater known to man.
To be fair, it's a good reason to be a hater.
But he, again, once he like ties it together in his own little convoluted, what's that one show? Like the convoluted Always Sunny in Philadelphia string chart. It's like, it's Pepe Silva's fault.
Everyone's out to get me.
You'll just be like, oh no, this guy is a certified grade A dumbass asshole. So Geo meets up with Protag Kun, and they have their rocky relationship start because anime. And he's like, I have to find Toa. I have to find Toa too. All right, well, we'll team up temporarily, but if you can't find her, then I'm going solo. Don't worry, I, protagonist Kun, have a special connection with Toa. It's like I could hear her singing. The fuck? She's not really singing. It's just like something I can feel. And I can feel it right now. Actual dialogue. Toa's on the moon.
What?
Are you sure about that? Yes, I'm sure. Toa's on the moon.
What?
Oh,
what?
Okay. So, Geo turns to a dragon. Protag boards Geo, and they go to the moon, which is colonized. And they go to find her. And best friend Kun witnesses that they're having this, temporary alliance and sees it as no, Protag Kun took away my Geo, not my Geo. He took Geo away from me.
Jesus Christ.
And from that point, just goes from having like you're my best friend relationship to absolute seething hatred, wants him to die on a pike type of hatred. It gets so bad that best friend Kun is like, he's like torn up his room, just like, what's that one old video of the guy that was pissed off and tries to shove a remote control up his ass out of pure anger?
Wait, what?
That's the type of energy that I'm getting from best friend Kun.
I've seen this video.
You haven't seen that old video? Just like, get out of my room, brother! Just like, slams the door. He's like, goes like a just absolutely screeching and just like takes a nearby remote control and just like, you know, he just like starts to like he doesn't like just go like full insertion like, oh, I'm just gonna go up here. He's just like trying, he's just like just pushing it through his underwear, just going just, I don't know how someone could be that angry, but they are.
Good God.
Again, that's what Best Friend Coon is like to me right now, because he has torn up his entire room, is just like wallowing in just hatred, just, I hate this. And he looks over at his cork board where it has his best friends forever picture, you know, where I have my arm around Protag Coon and we're just doing this cool high five. He's already stuck his scissors inside of Protag Coon's face on the picture. And he's like, ugh, God, I hate you so much. He pulls the scissors out, and then he sees his haircut in this picture of you know, of his own, and he's like, I don't like that haircut anymore. So he takes the scissors, he starts cutting his own hair. Like, oh, this could only be absolutely fucking stupid.
This is some fucking anime like broken-hearted yandere bullshit. What the fuck?
Correct. It is some kind of anime. So after he, you know, starts cutting his hair, cuts away, it's like, oh, Toa's on the moon. We're going to the moon. Best Friend Coon has formed an alliance with another dragon that just kind of shows up out of nowhere. Has no real plot relevance. She just kind of like, so you were scorned as well. We have that in common. I'll be your temporary dragon to help you get revenge. Okay, sounds good. And they fucking he shows up to meet with the other Dragonauts, you know, that are having a meeting on how they want to capture Toa, the, you know, alien dragon. And he shows up, and this haircut is like, oh yeah, that looks like something that you would do by yourself in a fit of rage in front of no mirror whatsoever. Because it's just like completely short in the front, just like maybe like, oh God, maybe like a two knuckle length in the front, and then just absolutely spiked up in the back. Like a cow lick from like a cow's ass just came up from behind, just all the way up.
Oh my God.
It's like, hey, how's it going? So what are you gonna do about Geo? And the leader's like, first of all, who cut your hair?
I want you to know.
Second of all, we're handling Geo. You're not supposed to be here. You're on standby. You're gonna get in trouble. What? No, this is supposed to be my arc. Why are you taking this away from me? I'm supposed to be cool right now.
I want you to know, this bottle of Kui that I have, I've already drank it, and I'm wondering, why isn't this alcohol? Why do I suddenly...
Why am I not drowning my sorrows in this? But
why does it sound like a premise to a crackhead's fever dream? Because it is, dude. Holy fuck.
when I tell you that his arc only gets worse from there, because it just completely spirals down. We have like, you know, we have moments where he's like meeting up with Protag Coon. He's like striking a deal to be like, oh, I can tell you where Toa is, but you have to give me Geo in return. And, you know, they make that exchange. Geo doesn't go with him anyway, because Geo's like, I don't listen to people. No, God damn it, listen to me. And so what's he do? He fucking, I'm like super abbreviating this just to get to like the dumb bits. But the TLDR is that he, Best Friend Coon has locked up Geo in a space where dragons can't become dragons, and they're like super weakened. And Protag Coon has to come and rescue him, so they can go and rescue Toa, who migrates from the moon to Mars. And
I love that in anime, things like that can be a completely normal sentence.
It can be a completely normal sentence. I mean, fucking Gurren Lagann, throw galaxies to beat the opponent.
Hell yeah.
That's the last episode, straight up. So he goes to rescue Geo, and he and Best Friend Coon get in a fight because Best Friend Coon's like, I'm gonna kill you. Geo's gonna be the one for me. gets knocked out. Pro Tycoon opens up the cell, like, "Are you okay, Geo?" "Yeah, I'm okay." Gate gets locked up behind him as best friend Coon is awakened again, saying, like, "All right, this was your last chance, Geo. This is the last chance, Pro Tycoon. Now you're gonna fucking die," and opens up a pit to a lava pit right underneath him.
What the fuck?
Which surprisingly doesn't work because Geo's like, "Oh, I could turn into a dragon," and picks him up and they fly off.
Oh, yeah, of course.
Best friend Coon, like, "God damn it!"
Is this guy like slowly descending into the madness of being a Power Rangers villain? What's going on?
That's what it seems like. And this shit is happening. But I'm just mentioning like the major beats of when these two actually conflict. His hatred is just constant throughout the show as they keep showing him. Like, you know, just one episode, they're just like, "Oh, we need to evacuate the citizens. Best friend Coon, you need to, you know, make sure that the citizens are evacuated to safety. You know, make sure that they're okay." "Okay, I understand." He's sitting there in his car. "Why am I stuck as a fucking traffic cop? This is fucking bullshit. Fuck you, Geo."
Everything is
absolutely seething hatred for no reason. And yes, so in case you haven't made the connection just yet, this is about to come to like a big focal point of just like my biggest holy shit moment with this. So this is like towards the end of season 1, like episode 13, 14, whatever. And Pro Tycoon and Geo are like, "All right, now we're gonna fly up to Mars and, you know, rescue Toa." And as they're flying up, they get greeted by the best friend Coon, who is in a dragon that looks more mechanical or whatever, and just like, "I'm gonna fucking fight you." At the same time, they're trying to launch a space shuttle similar to the one from episode 1 where, oh, Pro Tycoon's family dies. And they're about to launch off of this like this ramp kind of you know the kind of sci-fi ramps they use, like, "Oh, we're gonna launch you into space, so here's a half a roller coaster to shoot you up into it."
Yeah.
Yeah, that kind of thing. So that kind of orbital elevator, and they're fighting, and best friend Coon takes Geo, you know, Pro Tycoon, and he like tosses him into the roller coaster and knocks it slightly out of alignment. And people are like, "Oh no, that's gonna knock it out of alignment. They're gonna end up on a crash course somewhere and not even make it to space." And fucking best friend Coon just like, "That's your fault, protagonist Coon, because you didn't die." "You were supposed to die before, so that wouldn't happen."
No. Fuck you.
And, you know, it gets to a point where, you know, best friend Coon is when he's got Pro Tycoon pinned down, like, "I'm gonna finish you off." Pro Tycoon, the last act of defiance, knocks the cockpit out of the dragon. You know, because they have cockpits, I don't know, they have some kind of weird shit going on. But knocks basically the, you know, the part of the dragon where the rider is sitting, and best friend Coon is sent flying. He's in free fall. He's got a bleeding forehead. He's got the eyeliner going underneath his eyes. He's like got the fucking blotched eyes, just screaming. Just there's no voices, but I guarantee you it's probably along the lines of, "God damn it, Geo! God damn you, Pro Cat! I'll fucking kill you!" There's just a fucking explosion. All right, and the protagonist's like, "Oh no, that's so sad."
All right, you sold me. You sold me on best friend Coon.
So yes, my biggest beef with this character is that he has an absolute hate boner. Just like, "Oh, you don't deserve anything, Protagon. You're the worst person in the world. You took my dragon away." Meanwhile, the whole time I'm going, my brother in Christ, his family was killed by a dragon. His entire reason for being the way he is because his family was killed, and you are just being an entitled prick. That is it. That is my essay for this one particular character. It is such a trek. I wouldn't recommend watching Dragon Out the Residence in any capacity other than to just have a moment where like you're like folding laundry or whatever, you're like half paying attention to the show, and then you just pick up on a small detail and you're like, wait the fuck a second. What did you say?
Well, we all process that. God,
So that's me eating up the past 30 minutes.
that's a good time to eat up. Kitty's still not here yet. Last about half an hour ago, he said he'd be here in 30 minutes, so he's probably gonna pop in here any moment now. So might as well get started.
Yes. With that, welcome to the podcast. Welcome to Kino Korner, episode 8.
You know, I'm including
Trailers, news, and anime. Oh my! And here's your host, the Kaiju Kid.
I'm including everything you did in the first, and when I uploaded to YouTube. I want you to know that.
Fuck. Okay. I mean, I was hoping it was just going to be like a behind the scenes, like Patreon segment. It's like, oh, you want the full story? Just $5 a month, and you could get Butch's ramblings.
Let me get 1,000, like a few thousand subscribers before I start to get a Patreon. Let's start there. I think I'm just broke 10.
Okay. Crimson Reaper 1. I know Crimson Reapers 2 through 999 have not been taken yet. I will cover the last account.
Jesus Christ. God. But yeah, welcome to the Kino Corner. Obviously today the main subject of the day is going to be anime, like specifically anime movies we've seen before, maybe just ones we want to talk about have a time. But as you'll notice by the title, it's trailers, news, and anime. Oh my! Because we forgot about a certain convention that happened.
Yep, the conventional loss.
Yeah, that. But there was a lot of trailers. We're not going to be able to get to all of them. Most of the day.
Maybe we can get to them.
Oh, well,
I think.
There's a lot I think I missed. Like in general, like, but
I would say if we spent as much time talking about each trailer as each trailer's runtime, like if we just talk like a minute 30 on each one, we should be good.
Yeah, you're right. Oh yeah, a lot of it's gonna be lightning round for sure.
Yeah, just like, all right, and start timer. So It Chapter 3 definitely deviates from the first two It chapters, and it's like they decided to give him a big inflatable dildo. That's weird. What? Anyway, moving on to the next movie.
Jesus Christ. But most of the stuff we're gonna talk about, like I said, we're gonna have high opinions, and most of the stuff is excitable to a point. Because like, we're gonna be talking about, of course, like the new Captain America and like Hellboy and other things that are things people can nerd about. So the first thing,
I hope that Keelan gets here soon because I am not knowledgeable in those categories at all.
Oh, that's all right. That's all right. The first thing I do want to address, it is movie news, but I felt like if I sandwich this anywhere later in the episode because of how much we're going to end up turning out, it would feel somewhat disrespectful. And I didn't want to just gloss over it. But as many have reported, Shelley Duval, wonderful actress, passed away. And I guess I wanted to touch on it because everyone sees the like, oh, it's the lady from The Shining. Yeah, like that was her most notable role, but she was a great actress. She did a lot of stuff. She was a Popeye. She was a voice in Not Real Monsters. My introduction to her was the fucking fever dream that is Mother Goose's Rock and Rhyme, which is on YouTube. Y'all should watch it.
I see.
But
we'll take a 3 to 5 second moment of silence for Shelley Duval. Rest in peace. Thank you for everything that you've done. Thank you for the memories that you've spread throughout most people's childhood, adulthood, and the form of the media that you presented yourself in. I should be silent.
Good. There's a good moment of silence.
Okay, that's a good moment.
That's a good moment of silence.
That's a good one. Right. Yeah, there. You said like, we need to pay respect. Like, all right, I know the best respect. The opposite of Dr. Disrespect.
Oh yeah. No. But yeah, no. If you want to see something weird, watch Mother Goose's Rock and Rhyme. Fucking Howie Mandel is Humpty Dumpty. Who's the guy who plays Woody Harrelson? Woody Harrelson um, is a lamb. I think it's Bo Peep's lamb. Yeah,
Huh.
it's
Okay.
so weird. The Rub a Dub Dub 3 Men in a Tub is played by ZZ Top.
Okay. Now I'm absolutely at a loss here.
No, it is a fever dream. But anyway, yeah, like, but it's why I wanted to bring up Shelley Duval. She's done a lot more stuff. Shelley Duval, of course, plays oh, fuck, not much. She doesn't play Mother. She plays Bo Peep. But,
Okay.
yeah.
Ah, yes. The Bo Peep to Woody Harrelson,
Yes.
as any casting director would expect. I'm just flicking a knife for no reason.
But anyway,
that away, Butch.
yes. But we are going to talk about movie news first. Some of these things will kind of lead into each other. Because I know the first part, I know I'm gonna nerd out about it, and I want to pass over. I'm gonna kind of lightning around this as well. I know Keela doesn't have as much nerd wisdom on this as I do, but Netflix's live action One Piece season 2 started filming. They did their own little trailer. I am excited.
It does. It seems like it's getting a better rap for what it is than other animated live action media that I've heard about. Like it's not the best thing in the world, but it seems like they gave enough of a shit about the property to give it a decent run for its money.
Yes, the love was
However,
there.
they didn't get the right casting for Granny, and you know that's
Yeah,
upsetting.
it is upsetting that we couldn't get oh god, what's her name? I was championing her to be
The mom from Freaky Friday.
yeah. Jamie Lee Curtis.
There we go.
So Jamie Lee Curtis, she cannot play Dr. Kureha, which is unfortunate. I was thinking about like, oh, who could they get? And there's one name I slept on. It's like, I wonder, what about Jane Lynch?
My brain.
She did the voice of the soldier lady from Wreck-It Ralph. She played a teacher in what is that show? Glee.
Yeah, my ass was thinking that it was oh, what's her name? Like I saw the face, I'm like, oh, that's the one lady from that fucking reality show. Not reality show. Fucking whatever. Joke's gone. I mean, she could do it. It's entirely dependent on her whether or not she would even want to pursue that role.
Yeah. Like I said, and we still don't know a lot of the casting for this, like, which is actually something I will commend the show for, because the filming has started, and a lot of the major players, like a lot of the major players, we have no idea who's playing them. We don't know who's playing Crocodile. We don't know who's playing anybody in Baroque Works. Uh, we don't know who's playing Kureha, and they're changing the story. Well, not changing the story, but they're including things this time that even fans are like, "What?" Like, for those who know One Piece, the ship of the Rumbar Pirates, which is Brooks' crew, the ship is on set.
Oh fuck! How'd they bring it up from the ocean?
Well, that's the thing. Like, people are wondering if there's going to be a mini flashback to the Rumbar Pirates this season. Like, and this isn't like a rumor thing. The ship is on set. Like, so like people are wondering if whatever actor they chose for Brooke is going to make a cameo, like a pre-cameo for the flashback for Laboon. Maybe. I really think for now that it's just going to be a ship, and they'll bring back characters later. But I don't know. Like I said, there's a lot of.
It could be quite possible. It's just setting up for a flashback. We don't know.
Yeah.
Or it could be. They could be telling a side story that could run parallel with the plot of the show. Just doing a little bit of weird time wobbly shifting that just to show liberty. It's just to like, oh, let's let's keep the flow of the show going, but take a few liberties so that way this kind of will work better, so we're not relying as much on flashbacks for certain cast appearances as
Right.
One Piece original.
Wibbly wobbly, timey wimey. But yeah, and the other thing is we don't actually have a confirmed episode count. The rumors seem to point to this being 12 to 15 episodes. Like more than one source has said that, which if that's the case, fucking good. As much as I do like the first live season of live action, one the biggest issue that everyone can agree on is pacing. Like that was always going to be an issue if you condense a show as big as One Piece that much. So,
Well, it depends on if they're adapting the anime or the manga. The manga is a lot easier to adapt than the anime.
Yeah. Yeah. Man, like, there's a lot of unknowns.
They reached 1,000 episodes, and it could easily be 500.
Yeah, there's a lot of unknowns right now for the live action. It started filming, and of course, Eiichiro Oda's involved. I want to see a trailer. I want to see more casting. Of course, I'm going to report as it comes out. But speaking of things that are going to come out, Shrek 5 was announced, I guess.
Is it Shrek 5 or is it Shrek the like not the remake but retelling?
Oh, it's Shrek 5 because we got like Mike Myers, Cameron Diaz, and all them on board. And I'm just like, okay.
So, okay, second question. Is it going to be Shrek 5 or is it going to be 5 Rek?
5 Rick.
Yeah,
Frick.
yeah. Trey is like, yeah, 5 Rek.
5 Rick.
Because that seems like the most logical but also dumb choice they could.
I
have go for that one.
I'm kind of torn on this because on one hand, I do think that the Shrek movies kind of lost their luster like after the second one. I didn't hate the third one. I thought it was fine. I'm not the biggest fan of the fourth. But Puss in Boots 2.
Fucking the Last Wish.
Yeah, it was fucking amazing. And if they're taking notes from the team that did that for this, I don't know, man. There could be something here.
Starlight, starbright, let me see my ass tonight. I wish I may, I wish I might. That Shrek 5 will just be alright.
Hey, as long as it's at least alright. I don't know. There's a lot. Okay, so there's
I don't know. They could have fun with it now that they're kind of stretching their artistic freedom. I think obviously they took a lot of notes from Into the Spider-Verse with
absolutely,
with their most recent adaptation, and just it worked in their favor. People were like, oh, this actually fucking slaps. Animating on twos is great. But so if I don't know if that would work in the way that Shrek is supposed to be portrayed. It's just like a comedy fantasy setting. There might be a few action settings where they'll probably have like a few liberties, just I can have the art team go off, but otherwise you're really not gonna I theorize you're not gonna see much of Puss in Boots in 5 Rec.
Oh sure, like I think I agree. I think he'll be there, but he'll it's not going to be a Puss in Boots show. I think it's just.
No, I mean like character will be there. I just mean in the sense of the artistic direction, the pacing, the directorial thing. I feel like they'll probably take more of just sticking with like a mainline, the way that the mainline movies were. Were done in an art statement, as opposed to like going full ham with Last Wish.
I think they might go somewhere in the middle, but definitely lean more towards the original Shrek style. Because you are right, that style for Puss in Boots, it worked for Puss in Boots because of the action, but for Shrek is a lot slower of a movie. Like every movement's more deliberate, and part of the comedy is it's kind of a sitcom, so it's
right.
So yeah, no, I agree with you there.
Yeah, but once again, I could be proven completely wrong. I mean, you've seen memes. We've all seen memes going around of Shrek. It just animated in completely different styles. Like one in particular of like Shrek riding a motorcycle with Hatsune Miku in the background, or riding on the back. It just like he's just smoking a cigarette just through a midnight tunnel. So I don't know. They could They could do something else with it, but
the only guarantee
that's a DreamWorks decision.
the only guarantee of this movie is that when it comes out, we're gonna get a resurgence of Shrek is love, Shrek is life.
Oh God, no, not again! Especially with
Or-
the video between him and Hitler smooching it up.
Or more specifically, Shrek is love, Shrek is life.
Oh yes, Fiverek is love, and he has loved Shadow the Hedgehog, and they have a weird baby. I think it's SpongeBob.
But one piece of news that everyone's happy to talk about and everyone loves it. You know, you love it. It's Skibbity Michael Bay.
It's not real.
It's
not real.
The news can't
God
hurt
is
you.
my witness. It will physically hurt me if this comes into fruition. I refuse to believe that this is going to be a thing. Much like I refuse to believe that Trump presidency was going to be a thing. I'm not bringing politics into it. I'm just stating a fact. It just does not seem like something that fucking should exist. It's not.
Oh,
why?
Because
Skibbity doesn't have a plot.
Apparently it does. I don't fucking know. But my coworker made a good point. Like, so he's doing this for like his kids, right? There's no other fucking reason. You think he watches these fucking memes?
Do you know who else did something for their kids that made an equally fucking bad movie? Fucking Street Fighter Bison? Christopher Lloyd, anybody?
They will give it a plot. It's somehow going to be a military plot of the U.S. military versus fucking toilets. I swear to God.
I will fucking scream about it at the fucking top of my lungs. It's just Half-Life assets! Fucking make it something out of Half-Life. You have to fucking give Valve gratuity.
Okay, bro.
At this point.
If he makes the entire movie in Source, I am there.
If he makes the entire movie in Source, I am done with the movie industry as a whole. Done with Hollywood. Hollywood's a sham. It's not real. Hollywood is all fucking cardboard cutouts on fucking wood planks. It's that fake town from Blazing Saddles.
Yes.
Wait a minute. There is no set 5. This is all a setup. Leave it suckered in. Skibbity toilet's not real.
But Skibbity Biden is. Skibbity Biden can't hurt you.
Skibbity bye Biden.
Or not Skibbity Biden. Skibbity Michael Bay.
Skibbity Skibbady. There we go.
Skibbity.
Why is there half-eaten crazy bread in my? Oh, that's my half-eaten crazy bread.
Yeah, who else would have eaten it?
I don't know.
The goblins.
The government? I don't fucking know.
Oh, fuck, the government came and ate your crazy bread.
The government goblins. They're getting after my crazy bread to stay sane.
But yeah, y'all see why, like, I put in the Shelley Duval stuff earlier. Like, if we just started talking about Skibbity and Michael Bay, and now for stuff about Shelley Duval. But yeah, it just wouldn't feel right. But I will tone it down a little bit. There's one bit of news that I'm only adding because it connects to the first trailer I want to talk about. Because I have the same kind of question about both. So, if you also don't know what this image is, apparently, Rosemary's Baby is getting a prequel.
Rosemary's sperm count?
Apparently, it's about like the cult that she met. It's called Apartment 7A, and I bring this up. We don't know a lot about the movie, and I think it's a Blumhouse. I don't fucking. But I wanted to include it because it raises a question that I've had between this and like Gladiator 2 and spoilers for the first trailer we're going to talk about, and Twisters. Why is there a weird start of a trend of prequels and sequels nobody fucking asked for?
Money. That's clearly all it is. It's just so that way people cashing in on nostalgia at the end of the day, because for some reason that sells, unfortunately. That is just the state of it. I mean, the films themselves could be good. They could be, like a nice addition to the lore, the story of Rosemary's Baby or Ghostbusters or what have you. But unfortunately, it only goes so far.
Right.
Especially, I know this is gonna like go into like a big fucking talk about what is the price of nostalgia, but fucking, it's gonna alienate a lot of newer moviegoers, like people that getting into films for the first time. Just like they're like, it's like, oh, in order to enjoy this movie in the theater, I need to fucking do movie homework and watch these other films before I can enjoy this one to understand what they're talking about.
And that's part of the reason it confuses me, because I was of the understanding that we were under Marvel fatigue, because like everyone's just like, oh god, Marvel movies are just homework now. And now I'm not against sequels released later on. You mentioned Ghostbusters, and I saw the new Ghostbusters and everything, and those were fine. Like certain franchises coming back later, I think is warranted. My issue with these trailers specifically is I'm wondering like what audience was clamoring for them. I seriously question like if you're trying to get money, like from whom? Because like Twisters,
Bill Murray.
Yeah, like Twisters as an example, like apparently general consensus is the movie is fine. That's probably what I expected from it. It's basically a mini disaster movie.
Mm-hmm.
But again, maybe it's just like the sudden whiplash. You're caught off guard, like we're making a sequel to Twister. Okay.
Well, yeah, because it's a little hard to make a sequel to 2012. Let's be honest.
Right. But I think maybe just that whiplash is what they're kind of trying to capitalize on. People just so confused by the weird choice of just movie prequel or sequel. Like we're making a sequel to a prequel to Rosemary's Baby. About what? What?
You mean the weird flavor of ham that's over at Boar's Head?
Right. Exactly. I don't know. Again, I agree with you though. These could be good, because speaking of things that could be good, I go right into trailers, and then we move over to the next slide to talk about Gladiator 2. Because I'm gonna be honest, it's been a while since I've seen the first Gladiator. I didn't think, if I remember right, it didn't leave room for a sequel.
I'm in the same boat as you. I have not seen the first Gladiator in a hot minute. I'm pretty sure it was on AT&T when I did watch it, so everything has been clogged up with baby bottle pop commercials. So I need to recollect my thoughts on that one, but yeah, it seemed like a very open shut case. However, it could just be a semi standalone Gladiator feature. So you tell me.
Hey, there's a KITTYMAN.
Yeah.
Oh, we just started talking about trailers. Yay! You missed.
Okay.
You missed the wonderful talk about Skibbity Michael Bay and dragons, but
Skibbity Michael Dragons.
Yeah, Skibbity Michael Dragons.
Skibbity Dragons.
So,
yeah.
We're literally on the first trailer, because I ended the news that Rosemary's Baby was getting a prequel, and I'm just confused by this sudden trend that it's not that movies are getting sequels or prequels years later. It's which movies are getting sequels and prequels years later. Like, who asked for Twister a sequel? Who asked for a prequel to Rosemary's Baby? And I know
isn't the whole point of Rosemary's Baby that is the prequel?
Right?
Because isn't the whole movie, it's like all the way up until the end when the baby's actually like born?
Yeah.
Like you see, Rosemary's Baby's inherently. This is why you wait for the man that actually has seen movies, because I'm just like, maybe they do it for this reason. Where I'm like, oh yeah, that's a critical plot point. What the fuck?
What the hell? The whole point of the movie was that it's the prequel to the demon baby.
Yeah.
The baby doesn't born until Rosemary's Baby isn't born until like 2.5 hours into the movie. It's probably not that long of a movie,
but it is at the end.
Yeah, but they couldn't call it Rosemary's Sperm, so what do you call it, man?
But then let's talk about Gladiator 2. And actually, your guess is spot on, because when I watched the trailer, this just seemed to be like existing in the same world as Gladiator, but these are people kind of living off of his legacy and just trying to live off of his example. Basically, the next set
Oh
of
my
like,
god, the Gladiator multiverse.
yeah, right.
Mm-hmm.
It looks good. I guess, and of these three movies, this is probably the one I'm most likely to see. But
Just because Denzel Washington still keeps his New York accent.
oh fuck yeah!
Oh, dude, I'm there for it. I'm so fucking there for it because Denzel Washington is like, nah, I'm just gonna be me.
I am here to fight in the gladiatorial arena in the name of honor and family. Oh yeah, I like that.
I want to chill it out.
I respect that. Fight in my arena for me.
God.
That's why I want Matthew McConaughey to be the next one.
I also
And he keeps his accent.
Also, between the most Nicolas Cage movie ever, Unbearable Weight of Massive Talent, and The Mandalorian, I think I'm slowly developing a man crush on Pedro Pascal.
Yeah, get in line.
Yeah, quite honestly, you should have gotten the VIP ticket. There's a big line ahead of you on that one.
That's fine. I can wait.
After he's
I prefer
blubbering
it with the helmet
mess.
on.
No, like Gladiator 2 looks good. I'm just confused about the weird choice. Like what's next? Fucking Mac and Me's prequel?
Yeah.
No, Gladiator 3.
Oh
duh.
fuck! I shouldn't have said that.
Gladiator 3.
Dude, I shouldn't have said that.
Gladiator for the PS5.
No,
Play
Mike,
the
you don't
prequel to
understand.
Gladiator 2.
I shouldn't have said that. I have a track record so far. Keelan, you know this. In a lot of the times, I'll just kind of guess something is going to happen or want to see something, and I'll fucking manifest that shit.
Do it.
Wait,
Can you
guess
manifest
Pacific
more?
Rim 2.
Yeah. Pacific Rim 2. Pacific Rim 2.
Pacific Rim 2.
Guillermo del
Pacific Rim
Toro
2.
comes back to do Pacific Rim 2.
Pacific Rim 2. Come on back. Come on back. No. All right.
No. You can't whisper it like that. You just have to be like, oh, what's next? Fucking Pacific Rim, Black Rim.
All right. I'll let it simmer for a bit. I'll let it simmer. But there is another trailer that came out. I don't know if y'all watched this for a movie called Here.
I
Where?
thought that was Jack
Here.
Quaid for a second, but I remember that's Tom Hanks.
Yes. So
Tom Quaid.
This is a movie that I'm honestly more interested in the style because I'm kind of confused about. I guess if it's just going to follow the life of these characters and just blip around the timeline, but just the fact that the camera never moves. It's basically like this point in time, you get to see every stage of life from the fucking caveman age to when this couple in the 90s or whenever the fuck this is retires. Like you get to watch the house being built and people live in it and have their own adventures, and I guess it's just a movie about life and just appreciating everything here in the moment. So I don't know. It's one that I want to keep my eye on.
It is a very beautiful concept, especially the way that the trailer portrays it, just showing the passage of time and just everything that can be, shown in just that moment, in that space. However, that's ruined for me when I remember that there are Japanese manga artists that use one angle only to show 50 sex positions.
God fucking damn it.
So,
Animate's come full circle.
God.
Let's go.
We've come full circle.
as did they in like 5 panels. So in that sense, this trailer's ruined for me. But I still love the message that this trailer has. And I'm hoping that it bleaches my mind.
I feel like Tom Hanks is looking at us disappointed for turning his trailer into an anime porn session.
Nah, they shouldn't have gotten Robert Zemeckis to do it.
All right.
It's just someone just does a fucking edit of the trailer where it just sees, guy and a girl just fucking raw dogging another guy. Yeah, do it. And then it cuts to the end, old Tom Hanks. We were here. This was our home.
Dried cum still on the wall too.
He picks up this
with the same fold out chairs for a very conspicuous interview as well.
Picks up the sock. It's so dried and moldy. It's like formed into just a flat, crusty position.
It's gonna be awful because there's the reason, like, with it being just one panel, it's going to have a lot of jump scares and not in the way you want. It's just gonna be suddenly old.
Just
Yeah.
like,
That's scary.
It's just like, oh, Martha, did you find the sock? Bends over.
Oh god, dude, Kitty,
Title card.
I want you to know you missed a lot of weird shit. You missed a fucking fever dream. So when I upload this to YouTube, I'm gonna link it to you. I want you to just kind of just sit in front of this and watch the first part of this podcast, just enthralled at the shit this guy's talking. Holy fuck!
I'm always enthralled.
But listen, my room is overheating itself. I myself am in a fever dream of my own sweat and tears that I had to watch this fucking anime.
I'm glad I could join you.
I have no idea if that's a segue for the next trailer you want to talk about.
No,
or not.
Well, technically, yeah, because it makes what you talk about made me afraid.
Okay. Good segue. So,
Good segue.
Yeah. So, I saw all these trailers today. Whenever I was like, these are the ones we're going to talk about. And when I popped this up, and I was just, immediately introduced in like the first 7 seconds, as most trailers on YouTube show, just like, oh, this trailer starts now for Aid. It showed immediately what it was going to be about. I'm like, this is that Disney movie.
Yeah, I was about to make that joke. This is the Disney Channel movie Smart House, as made as a Blumhouse horror movie.
It's just like they really just wanted to make Smart House the fucking copy pasta horror.
The only,
even though it's already a copy pasta horror.
The only thing slightly different and I could maybe, I don't know if y'all getting that same vibe by the end of it, but between the distorted images that people use in fucking other creepypastas, I'm getting very, very light like Skinwalker Invasion of the Body Snatcher vibes at the very end. Only a little bit though.
Kind of.
I actually did not watch this trailer.
Oh.
So do we need to give you a moment to? All right, so we're gonna give you like a minute 30, and then I'm gonna go over the trailer like right now. It's just like
no, go ahead, just go for it. That's my fault for not watching it. Like Sam sent me this stuff like days ago. I just totally forgot to watch this one.
Dang it,
okay.
I know.
It's fine. It's literally just all it is. Just like this summer, a family moves into a home. Oh, you're gonna love to hear. Meet your new AI companion. Yeah, I could do the bills for you. Oh, that's kind of cool. She does the bills and then kills people that offend the family whenever their daughter's nudes are leaked online. It wasn't me that leaked the nudes online. It was totally him that nuked the leads online. I'm gonna kill him.
That nuked the leads.
That nuked the leads.
Wait, what did you do? And then Hiroshima happened.
Oh my god.
Afraid ID.
I'm afraid.
I just want a fucking picture of the lady from Smart House just holding up a fucking knife. I nuked the leads.
Fucking Who Framed Roger Rabbit coming out with a fucking bucket of dip, just going, I nuked the leads. I'm gonna nuke the rabbit.
Fucking oh shit. Oh my god. No, like, I told Katie this. Blumhouse movies to me are like, they're hit or miss. Some I like, some I don't. I want to see the trailer if I decide to like this one or not. I don't know. I'm kind of, because I feel
like, yeah. I don't know. It definitely is gonna be a hard sell, especially for the last bit of it, where the AI is like telling the kid that's in bed, look at his iPad. Do you want to see what I really look like?
You're right.
Yeah.
Yeah, no,
and he's just
okay.
staring at his screen, just like fast-paced breathing, and we're like, is he scared or is he getting jerked? What's going on?
Yeah, no, they chose a terrible angle. They chose a terrible angle for that because you legitimately can't tell because this is a kid that's like 9, 10 or so. He's just sort of like, oh fuck yeah, oh god, you're so like that's a bit uncomfortable movie. It shows a piss poor.
Maybe that's what they're going for. Maybe they're not going for a full horror. Maybe they're just like, hey, you should be really uncomfortable around the smart AI because
maybe
leads.
maybe
no, not my leads.
Maybe we're reading it right, and the AI is trying to do horrible pedo things. No.
Afraid I canceled.
Oh no!
Does a strip tease and shows that it's Masingo from the Pokemon games.
Be afraid of Dr. Disrespect. Let's be afraid of Dr. Disrespect. Do you want to see what I really look like? Yeah.
The 2-time.
Mr. World Star.
Hey, I bought a bunch of Shun guy.
Concerned Doge. Yes, Dr. Jones, be concerned. By the way, the next trailer.
Yes. What does Dante say whenever he shoots a fucking pedophile? Jackpot.
Yes. So I didn't know a damn thing about this movie. It's like I didn't even. It much like Trapped or what's that movie called? The new M. Night Shyamalan movie.
Yeah, Trapped.
Yeah,
Trap.
Much like that. I didn't know about the movie. I just saw the trailer in an ad, and the concept is one of those things that this will never happen. This is America.
This will never happen in the world of The Purge.
America.
Right. Like, basically, the rule is somebody wins the lottery jackpot in this city, and then if somebody kills them within, like, I think 24 or 48 hours, they get the jackpot instead. And everyone knows who wins the jackpot. Aquafina won the jackpot in the middle of a fucking audition. And then
Wait, that's her
and
name?
everyone goes, man, I just can't wait to kill her. I don't care about the money.
Honestly, she ruined Star Wars. That's an entirely different actress. I don't care.
Racist and a different actress?
Yeah, apparently John Cena, he works for like some company that protects people, like lottery winners or something. I don't fucking know. It's just an excuse to have John Cena throw Aquafina around for an hour and a half, 2 hours, which, whatever.
Which is awesome.
Yeah, it's fine.
Yeah, honestly, just an excuse for like an action film. It knows what it is, and
yeah,
it's just like, I'm just gonna have fun with it.
Nothing much more to say about that one. So, but now we get into the good shit. Oh,
You're getting to botched surgery?
oh man, the trailer for Terminator Zero.
All right, I'm gonna sit back. I'm gonna let Keelan handle this one.
So Keelan, this fucking trailer sold.
I didn't watch it either. No, I'm kidding.
Son of a bitch.
I'm kidding.
Okay. Dude.
No, dude. I'm fucking excited for it.
Like, I don't know if you noticed, just the fucking Ghost in the Shell animation looks fucking kick ass. Everything, like the acting sounds awesome. Like, these people, like, they had to compete with a lot of trailers that were coming out at the time, like Marvel and some other shit. But so they basically, the people, the showrunners for this, they just kicked the door down. Y'all want to see something cool?
Essentially, that's exactly what they did, and I'm so fucking here for it.
Oh, like,
it looks good. If it looks like not really Ghost in the Shell, but like, I don't know, like it just looks good. And like, if this can be the thing that people can respect Terminator more for again, I'll be there.
Right.
But where's the Arnold Schwarzenegger bad dub version?
I'm gonna be honest. When I first saw the guy, the picture I used, I just screen capped that from the trailer. I honestly thought for a second that was supposed to be Arnold Schwarzenegger as an anime.
Can you imagine?
Hey,
dude.
Hello. How are you?
If fucking Terminator Zero has anime Arnold Schwarzenegger, voiced by Arnold Schwarzenegger, it fucking wins.
You know why I don't voice anime characters? Because I'm a stud. With my stogie. I'm balls deep. Because I'm not a virgin anime lover like you.
Jesus Holy shit!
No, instead we get Timothy Oliphant and Rosario Dawson, which is fine too.
Arnold Schwarzenegger, you can't do a voice at any part of the day? No, why not? I'm coming day and night.
I am coming. I'm coming.
That's the sound he makes whenever he's doing the stroke.
With every beat. I was gonna say with every beat is another like jism.
Even his kids are offbeat. What the hell's going on?
What is this becoming? But no, I bought into the hype. What is this coming?
Who's this becoming?
No, if y'all haven't watched this
when
trailer,
I watched the Bee movie.
This... God damn it.
We're spreading honey all over the lawyer. What is this becoming?
So I'm putting like a little marker right here because I'll have to like trim it a little bit. I'll have to find a way to cut that bit out. I upload it to YouTube.
We'll just have to do a little bit of washing. Just
someone had a chest burster explode inside them in Hall H during San Diego Comic-Con for Alien Romulus.
Fuck yeah!
I think that was just 3 shots of insulin.
Right, it's just like, no, I think you had one too many monsters.
Yes, I think you're medically dead, sir. Imagine drinking 3 monsters and then jumping up and down really fast.
Like a Dragon Yakuza got a trailer.
Excellent.
Yes, it did.
Tell you what,
live action.
I'm now thinking about how much. I don't know if I'm able to cut this stuff. So, want to watch it live now and just worry about the consequences later?
We watch the consequences now.
Well, I'm honestly thinking about it because like anything we show in the trailers, I am going to have to, like, I'm going to have to trim the fat in the middle. So like I say, like if we want to just get them out of the way, like get the Yakuza one out of the way now, and then I'll just trim the fat before I upload it to YouTube and make another stopper.
Counterpoint, you could plan another podcast as just like a special bonus extra thing next week and just knock that out the park and you don't have to worry about any of that.
Yeah, true. Kitty, if you're down at some point,
scheduling.
Kitty, if you're down at some point, maybe even like a Sunday or something, we could just do a trailer catch up where we just kind of stream trailers. Obviously, this one would not be uploaded to YouTube. Just whenever, like this one.
Maybe.
Yeah.
No, we'll see.
Okay.
Yeah, so we'll hold off on that for now because I do have most of the other trailers that, well, some of the ones that are relevant, like Hellboy.
Hellboy, heck, dude.
Poor malnourished boy.
So
Hellboy, we'll eat something.
I had a roller coaster of feelings about this damn trailer. When I first saw the title, it was like Hellboy and the Crooked Man. My honest first thought was, what the fuck is this creepypasta bullshit?
And then you saw it, and you're like,
right.
It's this creepypasta bullshit.
Well, no, like a few days after that, I was kind of preparing stuff for the trailer, getting the slide ready, and there was a video I recommended about Hellboy the Crooked Man, like his origins, and I decided to watch it. And I learned a few things that have really made me more receptive to seeing this movie. One, the original writers of the Hellboy graphic novel are a part of this. Tonally, this matches the graphic novel. I know a lot of us are primed to the other ones, the Ron Perlman, as more of an action focus. The graphic novels, the comics were not. They were more horror focused. That's what this is. So it's obviously the original.
Okay.
Yeah. The tone of this movie seems to match the comics. It's by the original writers. And from what I've learned about the Crooked Man story, which apparently is one of the more well-known Hellboy stories, this seems to be just a beat-for-beat retelling of that short story, which is good. That being said,
Don't you tell me what's good.
Tell you
I'll
what
say
I
it's
think is
bad.
good. How
I'll
fucking
tell you
dare you?
it's
No,
bad.
but no. That speaking of bad, that all that being said, you can unfortunately tell that I think some studio execs didn't want to put a lot of money into this one because, especially because of the last two last Hellboy things that happened. Because there are some shots even in the trailer you could just tell this suit, this ain't it.
Yeah, like it's very sad that the Hellboy himself is not the strongest part of this trailer. I don't think it's going to be the strongest part of the movie.
Yeah.
As much as like they put like their whole ass into this one, but
Oh yeah.
yeah, I don't know. It just doesn't feel right to me. But
Hey,
once again, I see that they're trying.
Yeah, I'm willing to give it a chance. I think that people, if you're upset about Ron Perlman not being Hellboy in this time, he's fucking old. Holy shit, get over yourselves.
Yeah, they can't
No, I
afford him,
will not.
obviously. I mean, look at the Hellboy they got instead.
This is the Hellboy off Wish.
You wish is Hellboy.
Yes.
Tech lad.
But no, this looks fine. Like there is some problems that are like fair judgments against it we could tell from the trailer. But I think there is enough positives going forward that they should not overlook. Like I think it's enough for now for me to maybe give it a chance. That's where I stand on that.
I plan on it.
Now we're getting to the Marvel shit because I thought I was initially gonna honestly save these for our next podcast, which is the Marvel tier list. Y'all kind of both said the same thing. Just knock it out of the park. Yeah, let's just do it.
Yeah. Again, someone was just like, someone said in the comments, just like, apparently there was just a lot of like cover up for what the title of the show was going to be. And just the irony that they settled on Agatha all along was just a chef's kiss, according to the comments. I don't know anything about Agatha. She could have been there the whole time and I wouldn't have even known.
I don't know shit about, like, the most I know about Agatha is I decided while it was free I grabbed Marvel Midnight Suns, and there is like some side mission stuff with Agatha. And I've learned, so Agatha in the comics is very different from Agatha in the fucking MCU. Because in the MCU, the one time we saw her, she was a fucking villain. Like, she was. But apparently in Marvel Comics, it's like one of those very complicated things where, yeah, she sometimes does stuff with the villains, but she's more of like a neutral force.
Just not really anti-hero, just kind of there.
Yeah, like she is Agatha Harkness, basically. She's actually a founder of the Midnight Suns, which is basically the Magic Avengers, essentially, like Ghost Rider and the fucking Blade.
So you're saying Doctor Strange with a more mystical budget?
Pretty much.
Okay.
Like, so, but like I barely know her. Which, side note, Midnight Suns. I totally get why. I know this is a movie podcast, but just I'm never gonna have a fucking chance to talk about this. Midnight Suns. I totally know why that game bombed. I am like barely in the game, and holy shit, it's trying to be every goddamn genre of game.
Oh. Well, yeah, that's the problem with someone that wants to chase all the rabbits. You end up just catching chlamydia.
Yeah, but yeah, it sucks because the actual main gameplay, like the tactic style game part of it, is fun. Everything else just feels like a damn chore. Anyway,
I think I gifted that to Keelan. I don't remember.
Yeah, and I still need to play it.
It's
I had it downloaded.
Like I said, the actual gameplay is fun. It's just everything around it that takes up so much fucking time. It's tedious, and it's just they're trying to throw everything at you. There's survival crafting elements and walking around in third party searching for things Assassin's Creed.
What the fuck?
Yes, I know. It's so annoying.
They really thought that just like, oh, if it's just XCOM, then people won't care. We need to add more to the pot.
I'll stop myself for going too far, but no. Agatha all along, honestly, of all the things in that trailer, the thing that caught my eye the most is seeing fucking Kitty Foreman from That 70s Show as a witch. And it's like, He's still acting.
Yeah. Yeah. Did you watch what was it? The fucking show that she's from that we introduced Vision, the WandaVision.
Yeah, I watched WandaVision.
Did you watch WandaVision?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Wait, was she?
Oh, then never mind.
Wait.
Oh yeah, no, she was. It was shown that she was kind of like the real main.
Oh, not Agatha. No, Agatha. I know. Yeah, I saw. I thought you were talking about Kitty Foreman for a second. Like, wait, because
yeah, she was in the show too. She was like one of the people.
Oh.
In there.
Oh, wait a minute. I'm suddenly okay. Okay.
I didn't know she was a witch because. So I'll be honest, I didn't even watch this one either, but I just don't give a fuck about it.
Dude, no, like I watched this. I'm like, oh, so is this going to be the excuse for Scarlet Witch to come back for Secret Wars?
That'd be
yeah,
probably.
Yeah, what else is
there?
100%.
100%.
A combination of that and seeing what's Jenna Ortega in a sexy green witch outfit. I think that's the entire purpose of this show.
Huh?
Was it Jenna Ortega?
I think I need to watch the trailer. Sorry, Jesus.
He held on for as long as he could. It's just like, all right, you lost me. I got no platform to stand on. I just gotta watch the fucking trailer.
Do it. No, we can go on for this one. This one, it's kind of, there's not a lot to it. In reality, it wasn't a good trailer because it doesn't tell you a whole lot. Which, in some ways, it's a good trailer because it leaves a lot of mystery, but it doesn't really give you anything to latch onto either. It's like, oh, Agatha's here and she's making a coven.
Yeah.
Yay.
That's what witches do.
All right. Yeah. Okay. Anyway, why do I care? They forgot that crucial part. But anyway, moving on a little bit.
They're going to end the world.
That's the other Marvel thing that I am much more excited for. Captain America: Brave New World. Pardon the picture. That's like I wanted to get a different picture that looks better on my little backgrounds I use, but it didn't feel like fixing it.
So
let me bring out my Star Spangled Pokeball.
With this trailer, I watched it when originally first, like they put it up online, and it was like a little. I can't. Was it before or after a certain presidential candidate dodged some bullets? But there was very visibly a part in the one that was posted online where there's a shot of a guy shooting at President Ross in the trailer. And then when I went to go see Deadpool and Wolverine yesterday, that part was taken out of the trailer before it played.
That's fucking awesome.
Ooh,
I was like, huh.
I knew exactly where it was going.
This trailer was missing. They clipped a little something off on there. What's going on? What happened? Did like an event happen I didn't hear about? Like, what happened?
I'll let you cook with Captain for a bit. I'll be right back.
So
you dropped where's the lamb sauce?
But no, like I
cook with Captain.
Yes. I am excited for this though, because Captain America: Winter Soldier is one of my favorite Marvel movies. Most of this trailer seems to have that tone of like some of the early Captain America stuff, and I really like that. I really like how close to the home it is. I know some fans are like, "Oh, if Red Hulk's in it, it's probably just going to be a secret Hulk movie, and Captain America's not going to do shit." Y'all are looking at the merchandise, right? We're getting Captain America.
Red Hulk being a what?
Like,
why are people saying Red Hulk's a villain? He's not going to be the.
No, they think Mark Ruffalo is going to be here, and it's going to be his swan song from the MCU, which is like, look, I'm not saying he's not going to be in the movie. Him being at least in a cameo bit at the end, where maybe Falcon wants to get help or something, maybe. But like, this isn't going to be a secret Hulk movie.
No,
like that.
I'm more than him happy to be wrong, but no.
I don't know. I liked Falcon and the Winter Soldier, and my biggest problem with it was actually how sometimes, especially at the end, a lot of their messaging was very preachy and on the nose, but everything around it was super interesting. And this is capturing a combination of that and, like, again, Captain America: Winter Soldier. So like, I am more than happy to give this movie a shot. It's like, all right, now Sam Wilson's Captain America. Let's put him through the fucking ringer on a new thing. But to go to Red Hulk, I love how fucking blasé and just hand wavy they did the fucking recasting.
Yeah,
It's just
I
like,
want more movies to do that.
oh, hey, you shaved your mustache. Moving on.
Hey, you look different. Yeah, I shaved the mustache. Anyways, that's it.
Oh no, this looks fun. Like, there's not a lot to it. Like, a lot of people are hyped for it. A lot of people have thoughts on it. I'm here for it. I'm waiting for the Fantastic Four trailer. Personally, because
That's fair. We might not get it for a while since they just started filming yesterday.
yeah, they did. Oh yeah, I think we're gonna get another big trailer season around winter, like December, July, at least.
Oh, for sure.
But the next trailer to talk about, Watchmen Chapter 1. Watchmen Chapter 1. I am more hyped.
That's gonna be fun,
dude. I am more hyped than I thought I would be for this.
Me too. It looks good. It actually looks good.
It looks good, and then I realized when I watched the trailer, I was like, yeah, Watchmen was a really long movie, and they cut out shit. This should have been a fucking series. God, it looks.
It does look good. The animation style they decide to go with and all that. It looks like they're going for what's the Marvel stuff doing?
It's like What If, but like it's has like a weird noir edge to it.
Yeah.
I don't know. Honestly, I just think the art style doesn't lend itself to the Watchmen universe in general. Yes, I did just undeafen. I don't know what I'm talking about.
It's okay.
What's it to you?
I don't really see the animation style being able to watch any kind of men.
What are you talking about? Look at the screen grab. I see 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I see 6 men. I'm watching 6 men right now. Well, 5 men and a blueberry.
Well, that's bluest.
He has a name. Oh shit, it's a he. Fuck, it is still a man.
It's 2024. Quit assigning gender to Smurfs.
Right.
Watchmen actually takes place in an alternate America in 1984, so technically...
Wait, I think it's like 1984.
Something like that.
I could be a fake fan. Am I a fake fan?
Some time period where they like to use the Doom Buggy mobiles.
1985. I was 1 year off. I'm still in the good graces of Snyder fans. Woo.
I don't know. Depends on how much you like Black Lagoon.
Now speaking of manifesting shit.
That one spin-off comic is.
Speaking of manifesting shit, I am looking forward to the one dumbass that's going to be like, this just copies The Boys, only to get shit on by the entirety of the internet.
This is just copying The Boys.
Actually, you're an idiot.
I was gonna say, this was just copying The Boys.
Actually.
Fuck you.
God.
That's me.
Watchmen
said that.
Watchmen looks good. Here's an anime related trailer. We're building up to it. Fucking Batman Ninja, the Yakuza League. Oh, you're excited for this one, aren't you?
I think it's going to be just as good of a time as the first one, which means DJ's going to hate it.
Yeah.
Wait, DJ hates Batman Ninja?
No, he hates Batman.
Oh.
Just in general. Fuck that guy.
Damn. Wow.
No, or maybe I'm confusing him with Flash Gordon. I remember he hated
he hates Flash Gordon.
No, he hated the shit out of Flash Gordon. He hated that movie, whereas I was just...
I love that movie. I got to watch that shit with Flash Gordon himself, and I love that.
The Barry Allen?
No, the guy who played Flash Gordon when I was doing the stuff. I did when I backed In Search of Tomorrow, that 80s sci-fi documentary. They did some movie nights in their Discord, and I got to watch Flash Gordon with Flash Gordon.
Oh, that's cool. Hell fucking yeah.
Oh, it was a good time. No, Batman Ninja Yakuza League. I chose the picture I chose. I'm probably gonna make it a fucking background because I love the art of this movie. Oh my god.
It does pop off.
It does. Did they get the same animation studio from the first one to do it?
It looks
That's what
like
it looks like.
I mean, I know I could be like, oh well, it probably is, and all that.
You haven't seen this trailer for this one either.
No, I have. I was.
Oh, okay.
But you never
you
know.
watched
He's
it.
He's inferring again. He's inferring again. Get him!
There I go, inferring.
We go inferring again. No. But no, this I don't even know what to say about this one. Like, well, the weird thing is we only get to look at the Green Lantern, Aquaman, Flash, and Wonder Woman. Will it just be the 4 of them? Do you think, or will there be like other members of the Yakuza League?
There's always a chance.
Well, they couldn't show off Superman because if we're going off of by like Japanese rules, Superman is basically equates to God, and in every Japanese role-playing game, you fight God last. So
Dude.
he's not going to show up until like later into the film.
Dude,
Oh no! Let this man cook.
Dude,
I think Butch is onto something.
if they do Superman as a Shinto Buddhist that could just beat everyone's ass in, holy fuck, I'm here for it.
But it has to be like the same type of power as in like what Kung Fu Hustle, whenever he's like diving in from the sky and just does the big handprint on
Hell
the
yeah!
ground. But that would be the type of Superman that I'd probably equate this film to.
Hell yeah. Oh, there's a lot of potential.
We're looking forward to what if Justice League were all weebs. Very excited.
Yes.
Considering what they did with
We'll
the Crisis of Infinite Earths, I got to see clips of. Have y'all been apparently that like trilogy of movies or some shit? I saw the end where basically recent DC movies, the current DC multiverse they have, gone. Like the Justice League universe from the early 2000s, gone. The Justice Friends universe, gone. Teen Titans, gone. Everything is gone. They are starting from zero cinematically.
Was it Justice League Dark that they did that?
Or no, this is Crisis of
that was
Infinite
the
Earths.
last one.
Yeah, like they actually.
Yeah, this is the new one that just came out. Yeah, over the last couple of months.
Like they actually
movie.
They went out of the way to redo the animation of all the individual universes and shows in their style. Like, I think that's fucking cool, but everyone is like pissed off. Oh, why'd they kill off that universe like that? For some of them, it's like, oh, why'd they kill off the Justice Friends universe? Motherfucker, that's like 30 fucking years old. When are they gonna pick that up again?
Right.
I don't.
They did, and then they fucking slam dunked it.
You're like, oh, this is what we're gonna do in a bit.
Throw it in the trash.
In the trash.
So weird on the ground.
I know more people were more upset over the fact that it just wasn't good. Once again, because they don't want to stick to one universe and they have to reset every once in a while. They're like, this is, mind you, this is the third time they literally say, all right, Flash, go reset the universe again. We're just going to do this again. We're just going to try again. Like straight up is basically what happened at the end. And Flash like, okay, fine. I guess I'll do it.
Yeah, I'm trying to think it was like the sequel to Apocalypse War, but yeah, like the fact that they were just like, yeah, do it again. Like, okay,
Apocalypse War was basically the end of that one.
Yeah.
And then this new one.
It's the end again.
It's the end again. It's been going on for a while, since like 20.
Actually, the ending of Apocalypse War, where Flash redid the universe at that point, I think that felt more final. So that's probably why people are mad about it. It's just like, we're gonna reset the universe, so we had to reset it again 2-3 movies later. It's like, okay, now that I'm thinking about it, that does make kind of shitty sense.
So
I just read
in
that
theory, in summary, I haven't missed anything because I watched that was the last one that I watched.
Exactly.
So,
you didn't miss anything.
Wait, so that means the only current in canon DC show is My Adventures with Superman. Fuck.
Yeah.
No. The other one is the Ruby crossover.
Shit. Oh fuck.
Or they
League is going anime. Yeah, Justice League's going anime confirmed. We're in the Weeb timeline.
Man, it's going really off topic, but I still don't know how the fuck Ruby got a crossover with the Justice League, and who greenlit the fucking animation?
Warner Brothers.
Apparently, there's other crossovers. Like Ultraman's getting a crossover with Spider-Man.
Huh?
I mean, yeah, what? They're both dudes in tights. That makes sense.
The cover, Alex posted it in Lobsters.
And,
What was
yeah,
it?
and he needs to summon Leopardon, then and I'll be happy. I'll be fine.
Looks sick as fuck. Oh, wait. Look, at least the cover does. Also, speaking of covers, that like Ninja Turtles Naruto crossover comic has happened. Why?
Yeah. The art kind of looks sick, I'm gonna be honest.
Yeah.
Like whenever I saw it, I was like, okay, that actually looks kind of cool.
Yeah.
It's cool, but they're only doing it because Boruto is actually killing off their studio. Like, fuck.
Wait, really?
I believe that. Feel free to correct me, but isn't Boruto like the worst rated Shonen Jump thing in existence right now?
Oh,
like,
I am looking.
like,
I am googling this shit right now.
Because I feel like it definitely has lost a lot of its fan base because of that, and like even like with special guest appearance, Naruto is not saving it.
Yeah, in regards to ratings, Boruto is the lowest, 100%.
Yeah, so they need something to bring back that fan base. Like, a fuck would you? We heard some turtles are ninjas.
Christ.
It's fucking wild, dude.
Jesus, dude. At that point, it's just like maybe just kind of goes to show that maybe just end a show. Naruto was not raking in that much money.
Like,
Oh, it was. Like early on in its life, it
more
was
than One Piece.
absolutely-
Oh, obviously
No,
early
no.
on, I know Naruto was like the number one, but then but towards the end, I thought Naruto was kind of like.
So
eh?
here's the interesting thing: in Japan, there wasn't really ever a point where Naruto outsold One Piece or Dragon Ball in Japan. Globally, Dragon Ball and Naruto are the top. That's one thing that people. I love reminding people because there's so many people that are just so baffled by that. To this day, the most popular anime and manga in Japan is One Piece. It trumps
because it's a fantasy about overseas, and in America, Naruto is popular because it's a fantasy about overseas.
Yeah. But like Naruto, I had a thought and I lost it.
Go get it.
Oh shit!
Oh, it's like the 10th highest grossing anime franchise. So okay, I mean,
Yeah.
shit, fair enough. It's just that's because I always thought that One Piece was always like the top, but now that you brought it up, the fact that
there's
in
always
Japan
these
it was.
caveats. Yeah, there's always these caveats. Like if you go strictly based off of Japan, One Piece and Dragon Ball are the top, or the most selling, and One Piece is just the top. But there's so many ads and everything. Like Japan loves One Piece. Japan loves One Piece.
Right.
But
remember, Keelan, we haven't gotten a One Piece live action American spinoff until just recently. And One Piece has been in existence for ages.
yeah, I was.
Yeah, good point.
The only downside to Boruto having the worst ratings and this crossover possibly killing that is I was so looking forward to One Piece ending before Boruto, just so I could rub it in Naruto's faces.
That would be funny. No, I'll be honest. That would be funny time.
Like I understand the common critique about One Piece. I was like, oh, it's so long, even though there's a lot of manga or chapters that people forget about, but that's beside the point. But I would just think it's Naruto technically started a bit before One Piece, and now even actually I could still do it if Naruto still does stuff after One Piece finishes its stuff. Then like what's the excuse? But anyway,
the excuse is die.
I think
That's all.
Yeah, that was the last trailer I had. But I guess to shift gears, new and recent films. Has anyone watched anything new recent, like a theater, streaming, anything?
I was gonna make this joke earlier anyway. So I was watching The Boys,
Hell yeah.
and So I just, got my Amazon subscription. Did you see the way that A-Train ran a train on Dennis Quaid's kid's wife? That's crazy.
Yo, he did that.
Dude, that's crazy. No, I'm like actually just trying to catch up on The Boys. I'm on season 3 right now.
That's where I'm at. I finished season 2. I need to start fucking fun.
You just don't want Homelander to come into your
Paramount
house
Prime.
and slap your ass off.
Yes, Paramount Prime flicks. I've seen 3 things recently. 2 in theaters, 1 on Netflix.
Oh yes, I know. Keelan watched something yesterday. I know he wants to talk about that, and
I know you do. I want to put a pause on you talking about Deadpool Wolverine because this is opening weekend, and our next thing is Marvel. So let's say keep your thoughts on it, and for now, and then we'll do like an official review on it.
I'm gonna ruin every cameo.
God,
no,
fucking damn it!
C-3PO pegs.
Oh,
bitch! No, we'll talk about that one in detail whenever we do them.
Deadpool runs a train on C-3PO.
Ghost train.
And all of the third act is just a massive sex scene between Hugh Jackman and Ryan Reynolds. They both finish at the same time. The end.
I'm gonna throw this fucking bottle. I swear to fucking God.
It's gonna hit someone. We just don't know who.
I'm gonna open my door and chuck this bottle at my neighbor and get a lawsuit if you keep talking.
Get a lawsuit.
He'll forward the letter to you.
No.
Let's see. Apart from that, nothing really new or recent has come up in my purview, sadly.
So actually,
I have been meaning to watch stuff. Like, I wanted to go see Furiosa. Did not stay long enough in theaters for me to catch it. No, planning to go see Deadpool Wolverine at some point, and then I don't know what else is in theaters that is actually worth snagging though.
I've heard good things about Long Legs and Twisters, both.
Oh yeah.
I am more inclined to go see Long Legs. But I haven't seen them. The only things that I have seen in theaters were both Fathom events. One was I got to see Princess Mononoke for Ghibli Fest, finally. That off the old bucket list.
Oh, nice.
And incidentally, this is my first time actually watching it in Japanese with subtitles, because I always default to just the dub for that movie for some fucking reason.
Because they get professional actors to actually act in the films, and it's actually easier to listen to than just,
I guess.
Jericho, I can't believe it.
So, so this movie in particular, it kind of hit me just how sometimes the sub is 100% better, because Japanese language is more direct than American English. A lot of the quick dialogue that we could see is just kind of quick, snappy, let's get to the next scene already kind of thing. There's a little more emphasis and meaning in each line. So certain things are done better. Like in the dub version, I actually stand by everything in the beginning in Prince Ashitaka's village. I actually prefer it in the dub because like there's this old man speech about just like how remorseful he is about what happened, and like you could hear and understand just all the just grief and just how angry he really is, but he's too old to do it. But in Japan, just everyone has this stoic kind of, no, let's do this. I don't know. It's just, but everything else I prefer in the subtitle version, and like Ashitaka and oh god, Princess Mononoke's relationship in this one is a lot more fleshed out. Like there is an actual reason for them to potentially end up together at the end of it, and it's not necessarily because they're in love. Like it is very much there's something there, but they're still exploring it, and it's a lot more circumstantial. It's a lot more complicated, and because the subtitle addresses the more detailed stuff between the lines, the viewer picks up on that.
Okay.
Yeah,
I get what you're saying. I get what you're putting down.
But the other the other Fathom event I saw is Neverending Story for the 40th anniversary. Oh,
That's badass.
dude, that movie, the theater, it wasn't packed, but there was a lot of people going to see it. And like I you know the thing, I know I do it, I don't know if y'all do, whenever you're seeing a movie that you've seen before and you know there's people who've never seen it around you, occasionally like at certain scenes like kind of look over at them or like
Just see their reaction.
oh yeah, like
Yeah.
I did
Just,
I did that
The
certain-
horse in the swamp scene, and you look over and one guy's going.
He just cries. He
No,
slaps
dude.
his dick and cries.
During the Artax scene, I pretty much just put my hand in my ear and just and I heard just a few people just like, ah, yes, good.
Oh.
Yeah, no, there were kids here. There were kids and like high school kids here. But there was two
Their day is
reactions.
ruined.
There was two reactions I saw. One of which is probably a nothing. I just kind of like to bring it up. As was like a kid that could not have been older than like maybe 6 or 7 when they were walking out the theater. You know the face that little kids make when they just saw some shit and they're just like kind of have this wide-eyed mouth agape, just whoa, while they're walking.
And then they see you staring at them, and they look at you and go,
Did you just look into my eye?
No, this little kid, after watching, he was just following his mom, just like, whoa. I don't know if maybe he was just like fucking high off Play-Doh, or if maybe he actually liked the movie. But his reaction was loud.
Play school hit different, baby.
Like that's vague, but it's still noted. The one that I am sure this is a group of people that like the movie, and it did make me feel happy that even these older movies, they're about to my left, about two or three seats down. There's like a group of 3. They must have been high school, like unless I'm that old and they were actually college, and they just look that much fucking younger. But from my perspective, they look like 9th, 10th grade. But I think they were theater kids.
Come 9 or 10 or 11th grade.
Yeah,
They're 9th or 11th grade.
so they were clearly nerds and maybe theater kids. You know, they shop at Hot Topic, but they were just there to watch the movie. And by the end of it, by like the climax, that's kind of when I looked over at them, because I was like, well, what did they think of it? Because like we kind of reached the end, and I saw like the first person I was a girl, and she was in the pose that the pose that whenever a high school, college girl, especially someone in the theater crowd, whenever they're interested in something or they're thinking about something, they get into that pose. They're like sitting up in their chair, legs propped up, knee to their chest, hand to their mouth, like biting one finger, eyes wide open, just. And she was just deadlocked on the fucking screen, like enjoying it. And when I passed by, I was leaving, I just heard like, "Damn, that was actually pretty fucking good." Like, oh yeah, no, they like.
I linked the pose in the DMs. It's that exact pose.
It's the L pose, yeah. But also,
I don't know why that flag is back there.
whoever, I don't know if all theaters do this. Keelan, you've worked at a theater.
Unfortunately.
Yeah. So how many of the lights are like the slider lights that you like kind of adjust the brightness?
So when it comes to those lights, it should be to where all the lights basically shut off during the film.
Mm-hmm.
Every single one.
Yeah.
During trailers, there should be like the middle lights at the top that should be on. Or sorry, those go off, and then the side lights stay on, but they dim a little bit.
You just get a little dumber.
And that's about it. And then when the movie's over, all the lights are on.
But is there like a manual slider that you could do it, or is it all automatic?
It is automatic, but they should be able to go up there and actually turn it on if you let them know that, hey, because this sounds like someone programmed it wrong.
No.
In the things.
No. Someone did something very right for Neverending Story.
Yeah.
Because I I don't know who decided this or if this is a programming thing, but whoever did this, they deserve a raise. Because at the very end, if you've seen Neverending Story, you know the scene like after the climax when like Bastion makes his first wish and like the music starts hyping up. That's when the lights start just slowly brightening up. So when they're at this like fully on, you just see him on Falcor. Yeah, it's like okay, that's fucking cool.
No, someone was cooking. Yeah, no, if someone that programmed that, it had to have been Fathom Events themselves because they sent us the thing to do that.
Okay, yeah,
so that's just good planning on them.
Yeah, like it's just bro, like yeah, this is why I love the theater because this fucking experience made it so fucking worth it to see. Oh my god!
I mean, I could do that at home. Just give me a fucking flashlight and I'll just shine it in your face as you know the scene happens, as the climax happens. Just get closer and closer.
God. But no, like Neverending Story is a great movie. If you've never seen it, watch it. Don't worry about the horse. Just show it to your kids. It's fine.
Yeah,
I'm on the horse. I'm off the horse.
Just know that going into the movie, it does end. Don't be pissed off when you see the end credits. Like, I'm sorry, like they didn't have the budget to actually make a Neverending Story.
Is like actually one thing I do forget about is how fucking well done the big twist in the movie is. You're like, what big twist? Whenever Atreyu's talking to the childlike empress, and they fully realize like, oh yeah, Bastion, he's part of the Neverending Story people, and she doesn't even look at the camera. She just says, just as he's a part of the story of the people watching him. I was like, oh, I forgot she said that. Yo. Like it hit.
Damn.
Yeah, no, like it's one of those lines you forget about.
It's been a while since I watched it. This was back when y'all lived at the house.
Yeah, like seeing it in theater, like seeing it in the theater. That line like really stuck this time. I was like, damn, they really got that. Fuck.
Sorry, Bree just shot someone.
Damn. No.
Kidding.
But did they die?
But did you die?
Nah, she's throwing him down the stairs.
The other
Bananas.
there's only two other things I watched on Netflix. One, I don't have a lot to say about it because I've only watched the episode 1. It's that KITTYMAN Perfect Origin arc. Got my rocks off when that was announced because
What's Kuniku Man?
Remember, you know what Ultimate Muscle is?
Yes,
It's that. It's the actual original story of that, because Ultimate Muscle is like a weird pseudo sequel that America tried to make from scratch to KITTYMAN.
What?
I know.
The fuck? Oh, I guess it was a 4Kids thing, huh?
Yeah. But yeah, KITTYMAN is basically the world of superheroes, but all the superheroes are, for no reason at all, masked wrestlers.
So just regular
Wow, so the
superheroes.
boy.
Yeah.
So the boy.
And some of these people are just so out there and stupid, like, but being taken completely seriously. Like, I'm Spring Man. I'm literally a spring. Allow me to monologue about why I defeat a literal fucking pyramid with a Gatling gun.
I'm sorry, why did you say that?
That is a hell of a jump. I am Rubber
Why
Band
did you say that like
Man.
fucking,
I fight crime with rubber bands. I'm going to cause 9/11.
Dude, KITTYMAN is so fucking crazy. I love that. Like it, all the stuff on you can find online somewhere. It's free. It's so fucking out there. But so that's why I was like, when they announced, oh, we're doing the Perfect Origin stuff, we're just straight and right to the good stuff. Like, fuck yeah, I'm gonna watch this. Oh, but no, like it's an interesting read because the very early, and I mean very early chapters of it, it is a Japanese gag manga, like thinking like a Rayleigh and like really early Dragon Ball, but it becomes like super shonen bullshit. Like it goes ham.
Dude, I can go for some ham.
But
right now.
I've only watched episode 1, which is essentially an episode 0, because it's basically a recap of everything that they're not covering in the anime. Like, remember when this happened? Yeah, remember when this happened? I remember. But after, also there is a character in KITTYMAN I am shocked they greenlit, because Japan was being kind of racist when they made this character.
I mean, I've seen G Gundam.
G Gundam has nothing on Ramen Man.
I don't know. You wanna go to the Mexico colony that they have?
Ramen Man is a Chinese dude whose head is a literal grain of rice.
Just one whole grain of rice. Wait, hold on.
Look up Ramen Man from KITTYMAN. Like they were on some shit when they like his head is shaped like a grain of rice, and really it looks more like a bean. But
I like when I look up Ramen Man. It's the one you're talking about, and then the ramen guy
From Naruto.
from Naruto. And then I think this is AI art. No, it's just a stock photo of a guy sitting over. You can't show this on stream. A naked dude sitting over a tub of ramen with ramen covering his whole body like a tree. That's my Ramen Man.
Yep, that's Ramen Man.
Me when you try to steal my ramen.
You know, they were on some shit. It's fun. But the other show I watched that I think other people should watch, I know the ratings for it, people are kind of like, yeah, it's kind of dumb. Exploding Kittens.
That looks like a fun time. I'm
Dude,
gonna be there.
Ignore that show is so fun. If you can tolerate dumb humor, or if you like all the Exploding Kittens card game or all the shorts they did, you are gonna love this fucking show. It is one of my favorite. I'm gonna spoil one joke. It's a very passing joke. It's nowhere near the funniest in the movie, but one that always makes me chuckle. They're talking to Godcat, and it's like, well, like surely there's something in the Bible. It's like, well, like you wrote it, right? And he's like, well, I did think of the name. Yes, I brought the name, the Holly Bibble.
Oh.
I just hear it go, yes, the Holly Bibble.
The Holly Bibble.
Those words together make me chuckle.
I still call it the Bibble to this day. Thank you. Thank you, Mr. Shake Man.
Also, yeah, if you didn't know, the voice of Godcat in Exploding Kittens is the guy who voices Lucifer in Lucifer.
Yes, the overly British man.
Yeah, which is a hell of a pedigree to have in the acting world now. I have voiced God and Satan.
So, shit, one-ups Morgan Freeman.
Yeah, he really has at this point.
Damn it. He had such a good pedigree, too.
Yeah. Now, Exploding Kittens is very funny, but it's also very dumb. So, go into it expecting some lowbrow humor, but you're going to have a good time. But that brings us to the main topic of the night. Yeah, that was all the preamble. No, but
Promble.
Weeb Time with the nerds. Anime movies.
All right, so to prep for today, I was messaging Sam this. I decided that I wanted to watch an anime movie to make sure that I stayed on topic. So I decided to pop up a movie called Sea Prince and the Fire Child, which is rated the worst anime movie of all time, according to flickchart.com. Unfortunately, the copy that I was trying to watch had the audio so fucking glitched out as causing me absolute morphia, Stockholm syndrome on my ass. That it was unwatchable for me. So I just went to the next best thing and watched Dracula, Sovereign of the Damned, which is it's still on that list. And it is it's an experience. You can watch it for free on YouTube.
Why does he look like that?
He looks exactly like that. I don't know
why. Why does he look like that?
Hold on, I'm still looking up Ramen
I'm
Man.
not going to even explain it. I'm just asking Butch a question. Why does he look like that?
Dracula. What the ever-loving fuck?
I don't know. They wanted to go a certain route. They really did.
Why did they make Blackula white?
They whitewashed it. Yeah, they whitewashed Blackula. What the fuck?
That's what it looks like. That's what it looks like, though.
This is so fucked. Wait,
It
it's
is.
an anime television movie based on Marvel's The Tomb of Dracula.
What?
Yeah, it has
Which there were
Marvel
other
ties.
Marvel movies you could have watched that were coming up this week.
But
Bro.
this one is the one that no one's talking about. I have to be in the know. I have to start from the beginning.
Bro, I was just
It's
gonna,
part of the MCU.
I was just gonna
Yeah,
go
you
off
think you guys
about-
know the MCU? Okay, yeah, I have to watch the first Iron Man. No, fucking watch Dracula, Sovereign of the Damned, the first Marvel movie.
Oh, you like MCU? Name every Marvel movie. Name every...
And if you know damn well they're not going to say Dracula, Sovereign of the Damned, and that's when you know fake fan, slap him upside the face, kick him in the balls, and show them in a good movie. Dracula, Sovereign of the Damned.
But no, it definitely deserves as like one of the movies of all time. This is like pop it in for a film just to have on in the background, just watch for a laugh with the dudes, with the boys, with the girls.
I love that descriptor. It's one of the movies of all time. Wait, why is there Frankenstein in this picture?
Are you talking about where he's like biting a chick with blue skin?
No, I didn't see a camera. It just shows the whitewashed Blackula next to a Frankenstein holding up the blind girl.
Oh, maybe that's in the second half of the movie that I didn't watch.
Oh,
I only got an hour in. There's 30 minutes left.
Damn, all right.
Podcast time.
oh, what the fuck? Dude,
I will tell you however much I can of what leads up to that point. TLDR, did you know that Dracula marries a human woman and they have a child? Who's what?
Go on.
I'm sorry.
What's
The
his name?
child's name is Janus.
No,
He was born on Christmas Eve.
no, I refuse.
And they were in their home like, my son, my beautiful son, which he doesn't do a blah blah accent. He's just like, oh yes, my
Because he
beautiful
died,
son. This is all English dubbed, and the dub is fucking amazing. And so they take care of their baby boy, and they get tricked by this cult that is has ties with Satan. Which, spoiler warning, Dracula and Satan are not on good terms, even though Dracula is the spawn of Satan.
Yeah, not since the divorce.
Not since the divorce. Like, I'm trying to get my revenge on Satan.
You didn't
I've
come
been
to my baseball game, Daddy. What?
He did not come to not to my fucking baseball game. Which, yes, they take the entire Vlad the Impaler mythos and they incorporate that into his story. I don't know why. But yes, this cult is like, oh, we're going to trick them into bringing their baby for a baptism to be protected by Satan. And Dracula's like, oh yeah, that's a good idea. He should be protected by Satan. Let's go take him to the baptism.
Jesus Christ.
They go into the building to get baptized. The shutters closing behind them, and there's crosses everywhere. Dracula's like, fuck! Get them away from me! Cultist comes out with the gun. Just, yes, this is all a trap. This is all
with
to
the gun!
lure you here. Yeah.
All right.
Like, this is going to kill you. He shoots the gun. It misses Dracula. Like, he smokes off somewhere. It's like misses Dracula
Never
and
told
hits
him
the
to
baby
smoke
and
off.
kills the baby. I'm like, oh.
Oh,
And suddenly, and yeah, the woman's like, "No, my baby!" I'm overacting this way too much, but like, "No, my child!" Dracula comes down, smokes my fucking kid. It's like the cult. Yeah, like the fucking cultist, like he had this whole demeanor, just like, this is all a ruse. I'm going to kill you now. Just he kills the kid. It's like, I didn't mean to do that.
I made a fucky wucky.
Right, just so I was like, I didn't mean to do that. I'm so sorry. Dragon's like, you killed my son. He kills the cultist. Like, no. And then just this whole fucking thing happens. Dracula goes into a cave and depressed. The wife is like mourning the loss of her child at a graveyard, praying at Janus's headstone, which I'm going to link in this chat, that totally says rest in peace. And she's like, I can't.
Rest in PA.
Yes, PA. Rest in PA. she's like super depressed, like, oh, I can't do it anymore. It's not worth living without my, sweet bunker baby bunker boo or my child.
Sweet Janus anus.
my sweet Janus soul. And is about to kill herself. And then a big bright light in the sky says, "No, thou shalt not take thine own life." Oh, it's a God moment. Like, I'll be honest, I just can't live without my son. Like, hey, I got you, fam. And resurrects her baby child, which then turns into an adult man and has on a onesie and has Jesus powers because he has been born or resurrected from the dead to kill Dracula. So...
Oh my God! You're fucking me!
I am not fucking you. He's like, I must kill my. Like, is that you? Is that my son? Yes, mother, it's me. I must kill Dracula, my father. Goodbye. It turns into a golden bird and flies off.
Okay.
Oh my God!
So I want you to know, like, you saying that he basically communicated with God tells, oh, that explains this picture, maybe. I looked up Dracula Summer of the Damned in the pictures and I found this gem that's now a contender for the fucking my banner on my YouTube.
I'm so sorry. Like, that is so... God's plan is so fucking...
Yeah.
way out of the way.
Is this in the movie? I just posted a picture in our chat. Is that in the movie? Because it's the same Dracula.
Cap.
Yes.
Yeah.
Son of a bitch.
For the podcast viewers at home, we are posting pictures of Dracula eating a hamburger in a New York subway.
I'm gonna.
Oh, he can't poof away. He can't smoke off. That's what I'm gonna call. That's what I tell people from now on. Hey, smoke off, dude. Like the
right.
Where was that picture?
You energy vampire, smoke off.
Like I'm sorry, because I want to talk about God's plan.
Wait, we never get religious here, but we talk about God's plan.
We never get religious, but I want to talk about God's plan in this show in particular.
Right.
So you're telling me?
Oh, I need to show them a picture that. Okay,
he's killing.
I put the picture I found on screen. I removed it from the thing, just so y'all know the picture I found. Like this. Dracula, Sovereign of the Damned, anime. Let's go. All right, moving on.
Oh my God.
So he is like, I gotta kill this Dracula fellow. He's like the spawn of Satan, but I can't like go down there and do it. I'm gonna create the second coming of Christ, I guess. And then like I gotta get him into a church under the guise that I am trying to kill him. You know what? I'm just gonna make sure they kill his baby, his newborn son. And I'm gonna resurrect him, and that's the only way I can intervene. And that's how I'm gonna kill Drac. I'm so fucking sorry.
There's some flaws in your plan, good sir.
That is not a great representation of modern day Christianity.
Jesus Christ!
I don't know what is.
Oh fuck!
We just lost a lot of viewers. We're getting too religious up in here. No, we're good. Nah, but
So yeah, if you're curious about it, there are multiple postings of this movie on YouTube. Dracula's Sovereign of the Damned.
I was just
masterclass in Marvel storytelling.
I want to learn more about this. I honestly came in just prepared to talk about fucking what was it? I forgot. I even forgot because all I want to talk about is Dracula's Sovereign of the Damned. No, but Tokyo got.
I think we need to make an episode about Dracula.
It's just an entire fucking Kino Korner episode.
Dude.
We're gonna talk about what the fuck happened here. This is like a religious experience.
Eventually, one of the topics.
Toei fumbled the Marvel bag.
Eventually,
quite honestly, yes. Did I mention it was a Toei thing? It's a Toei thing.
Fuck. Eventually,
yeah, it was one of two things they made along with the Sentai series.
Hell yeah. Eventually, we're gonna do a topic that's just lesser known Marvel movies. You know this. We're gonna talk about Dracula, Sovereign of the fucking Damned.
Yeah.
Yo, does Dracula have a cameo in Deadpool Wolverine?
Dude.
Dracula, Sovereign of the Damned in Secret Wars eating a cheeseburger?
I'm going to eat
Deadpool knocks on his door. I was just wondering if you want to smoke weed. can feel our bellies are dying so.
They burn out their hands for the PlayStation 2.
Fuck. Yeah, no, like even the major story beats, I don't feel like I could do this film justice and how fucking sloppy it is.
Is it free on YouTube?
Yeah,
I'm sure there's like
I don't
multiple
think it,
postings.
All right, I
yeah, I don't
know
think
what I'm
anyone's
doing.
profiting off of this anytime soon.
I know what I'm doing after this. All right.
But yeah, I don't know. I just was kind of just perusing the films that were on this worst anime movie of all time list on Flickchart. Surprisingly, there's a lot of Pokemon and Dragon Ball films on this list.
Really? Okay, I disagree with that. Like, Dragon Ball films are never like, there's some that aren't that good. Not the worst.
So, if you're curious, number 1 is Sea Prince and the Fire Child, which is what I tried to watch earlier and got tetanus. Yu-Gi-Oh! The movie is number 2.
Really?
I don't know why. There's no like rhyme or reason as to it, but I think this could just be like a global voting thing. Why are there so many? Okay, this is definitely like a global like ranking chart, and Sea Prince of the Fire Child was a very recent ranking of getting up to the number 1 spot. So Yu-Gi-Oh! The movie was number 1 for a while. Right below that one, Dragon Ball GT, A Hero's Legacy, but that's GT, so that doesn't count.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay, well that's fair.
Yeah, no, that's fine.
We're like, oh, okay, understandable.
Number 6 is Earwig and the Witch, which I was like, oh, I remember.
Really?
I kind of remember that trailer. Yeah, that was the Goro Miyazaki film, right? That was the one that.
I still want to see it. The trailer looks fine.
I don't know. It looks very uncanny to me.
Yeah.
That's a me thing. I don't know, but yes,
No, I get it.
There's various peckings of Final Fantasy, Legend of the Crystals, Pokemon the movie Gensect, Pokemon the movie Black, Tekken the motion picture, Yu-Gi-Oh! 3D, Pokemon,
What?
Pokemon, Tekken.
Hold on,
Pokemon,
back the fuck up.
Pokemon. What?
Yu-Gi-Oh! 3D?
Yeah, the Bonds Beyond Time, which is that 3-way crossover between.
Oh, I didn't know that was in 3D.
Oh, I was about to ask
Apparently
if
it
I get
was.
a Dark Magician Girl's ass in my face.
No,
Not a
but you
4
get-
kids show.
Damn it.
No, whenever Yugi turns right, one of the fucking spiky tendrils on his head fucking pokes the eyeballs out, and that's why I didn't do so well.
It's time.
Oh.
Ah, fuck!
You're blinding children with your hair, Yugi.
Yugi, your eyes, they're fucking killing people. Fucking idiot. But yes, there's multiple listings of Pokemon on here being bad, along with Tekken, the motion picture. I thought Tekken. When did Tekken get it? Get a fucking thing. That's weird.
I'm gonna look it up
I don't know.
in a new tab because I want
Oh,
to see
1998. It's a 60-minute
in the
color
motion
film
picture.
from ADV Films. Learn strength, witness speed, enter the tournament. Nah, I'm good.
Holy
Because Street
crap!
Fighter did it, they had to do it too.
They I know that some of their characters have like exaggerated features, but good God, they took the eyebrows and just
Yeah.
fucking-
Is it like
Yeah,
that
they went
Ego
ham with those
Raptor Metal
eyebrows.
Gear Solid parody type of eyebrows?
Yes, 100%.
Yeah.
Oh,
Oh.
dude, fuck yeah.
100%. I'm gonna copy this image, put it in chat. These are not the eyebrows of a child.
No.
These are not the eyebrows of a child. Oh.
Those
They
are, the
are if
eyebrows
you
of a
want him
child
to,
that's
like,
ready to
detect
fly
things.
away. Those are feelers.
Yeah, they're his feelers like a cat.
Let's see. One movie I was surprised to see on this list was Pat Labor Movie 3.
What? Aw.
That's weird.
Pat Libor,
Pat
movie 3.
Laboratory.
Yeah, I haven't actually seen the third movie, so I need to confirm that. But I know.
Wait, do we like Pokemon
Those-
3?
No, Pat
No,
Labor.
Pat-
no.
Yeah, Pat Labor.
Oh. Do we like the third Pokemon movie?
I don't mind it.
Which one was the third one?
I'm trying
Was
to
it
remember.
Pokemon
The
Giratina,
the
Sky
Entei
Warrior?
one with all the unknowns, or Entei adopts a kid.
Oh yeah, and it's like Entei's his fucking dad or some shit. Yeah,
Yeah.
what the fuck was up with
Oh.
that? Yeah, I know.
Oh, yeah.
What the fuck was up with that movie?
I think we were talking about that before, and the only reason that I brought it up was because of like the recent events with that AI generated Willy Wonka shit going on. Because like one of the trailers for that Pokemon movie, just the professors being sucked away into like the this portal that was generated by the unknown Pokemon, and as he's screaming, he's going, "It's the unknown!"
What is that? It's the unknown.
That's the only
Holy
reason
shit.
that it fucking stuck with me so hard. God, there's a lot of fucking Pokemon movies. All right, I'm gonna close this out. Sorry, I didn't mean to hijack your anime movie thing. I imagine you probably want to actually talk about good anime movies.
Well, no, I feel like I kind of, but I also kind of want to talk about Dracula, Sovereign of the Damned.
Yeah, I'm gonna be honest. You kind of got us hooked on that.
I'm just looking at the picture of Dracula eating a cheeseburger. I'm just imagining just too much.
That's what I was trying to figure out, if it was like, if this was something that falls under fair use just because of when it released. Because if it was, I was like, oh yeah, fucking stream it on Twitch. Fucking who gives a shit? Ow, shit. But I don't want to like get your channel in trouble in case someone in Toei is like, no, our Dracula movie, it's being stolen. But yeah, no, it's very interesting. But I guess what was the original intention of like anime? Was it just like talking about just like the not the concept of them, but just like what makes an anime movie stick
what would
out?
Dracula Jesus do?
What would Dracula Jesus baby do? My favorite bracelet.
I'll be honest, when I watch an anime movie, I usually gravitate to ones that are tied to a franchise that I'm at least somewhat aware of. There's one that I haven't seen in a while, but apparently it still comes on like the Aniplex, whatever fucking anime channel they have on Dish Networks and shit. Y'all know the series Urusei Yatsura?
You better go clean it up.
What?
I can't say that I do.
Urusei, Urusei, and then Yatsura.
Not really.
Yeah. But there's a movie called Urusei Yatsura. It's like a beautiful dream or a beautiful dreamer. I watched that one passingly when a while ago, like when I was in college. And
oh, the blue hair girl.
Yes. Whenever I always love just like all the normal anime antics. It's like, oh, boys and girls, and boys are horny and girls are mean. Early 90s.
Those girls get horny too.
But like what set this movie, I guess what kind of sets other anime movies out for me, one is there has to be like some landmark effect scene or something just to kind of latch onto. But one thing this movie does that's I don't see in a lot of anime is it has a really, really deep monologue. Because the whole
how deep?
Like, I mean, if I watch it again now, it's probably just gonna be kind of whatever. But again, this is me in college watching this, so it's just I kind of went like, whoa, like,
holy fuck.
No, because the premise in Urusei Yatsura Beautiful Dream is just basically they're like the last ones on Earth, and they're trying to kind of survive because they're like, we can't do much about it, and they're kind of living day to day, doing whatnot, because they're high school kids. Like at one point, they go to watch like a movie in a drive-in, but they can't really pull everything, so they just kind of put what they have in a projector, etc., to kind of live their life. But at one point, when it starts to sink in, like the older kid, the more mature one in this group, he kind of has this monologue about just kind of how much more mature they have to be, and how screwed they are, and like we kind of live in this weird limbo right now, and our job to make it better. I'm not doing. There's no way I can explain it that does it justice. It is like that monologue stuck out to me, and I if I watch it again now, it's probably just going to be just a kind of whatever line. But
right,
I love it when an anime just has a moment, like a moment like that, where it's just like a like elevated art or elevated maturity. Where it's just like, look, we know this is anime. Most of the time it's for kids. I'm gonna treat you like an adult for a minute. I'm gonna have an honest conversation with you about the topics we're doing here before we get back to having fun. Like I think an
Right.
anime movie will really stick out whenever it does something like that.
But it can also be done poorly. Like it has to be done in a way where it's not completely like jarring for the viewer to be like, oh, well, okay, I guess we're talking about this now. As it could have an effect on the viewer where just like it takes them out of it completely. Like if they're watching the Pee Wee Herman films, like, oh hey everybody, we're having a good time. I'm on my bicycle, and then he leans into the microphone. This is crack.
Oh yeah, 100% time and place.
So it has to be,
Just
placed
totally.
tastefully.
That's actually kind of a beautiful thing about anime, is it because anime is such a catch-all thing. For every like Pokemon out there, there's a fucking Elven Lied. It just there's so many just across all. Why'd you post?
I'm sorry, I'm posting pictures of Janus right now.
Why did you post Diet Bible Man?
I'm so sorry.
It's but no, like anime gets away with these pictures are evidence of that. But anime gets away with so much, and it could be anything. It could be adult, it could be for kids, it could be weird, it could be serious. And just collectively, we've kind of accepted that. So I guess it's easier for anime to get away with stuff like that.
Right.
I'm back.
because of
My
the
headset
medium.
died.
Your,
I
head-
kind of felt that.
your headset burped in my ear.
Oh, I'm so sorry.
Make it up to me.
Yeah,
Mwah.
sure. Let me
Oh.
get the other time where he burped in our ear.
It's funny you got it mixed up.
Yeah, that's exactly what happened.
Oh my gosh.
It's taking everything in me not to post the fucking dog with the cross.
Jeez.
And everything I have is very small.
That's damn.
Yes. I'm sorry for the podcast listeners. I'm still posting images of discount Bible
Wait,
Man
is-
from Dracula and dog with a
Oh.
cross. That's Janus.
This is a weird episode of JoJo's.
What if Dio but Christian?
Oh, speaking of JoJo's, on another little side rant. Okay, I was playing League the other day, and I made a revelation about Tarek because his playstyle is so tied to other people. He fits the niche role of being everyone else's stand.
Oh my god, Tarek is a stand.
You've heard of JoJo Diamond is unbreakable. Now get ready for JoJo Gems are outrageous. Anyway,
Diamonds are me. But I guess thinking back to fucking the general scope of anime films, most of the time, do you prefer an anime film where it's more of a standalone experience, or do you like them more whenever it's more of an extension of a property that you've already watched? Like either it's like an anime show, or in the rare instance where it's just like a big old OVA for a manga, just something just like an animated adaptation. Like, ooh, I could cook on this. Like,
so
I don't know, because it's weird how some anime films can take that approach.
So it kind of depends on the property for me, but like I think I'm kind of 50-50. But like, because on one hand, we talked about One Piece earlier. A lot of the One Piece movies I love. Like I know Red is kind of, and everyone sees it kind of whatever. I love Film Gold. I love movie 6 of One Piece, Baron I'm Not Sorry, The Mysterious Island. But paramount to that, there's other movies, yeah, that they don't really tie to any series in particular, like Tokyo Godfathers or Paprika, and they're awesome. Like, I think if it's a series I'm familiar with and I like the characters enough already, then I could be into it. Like Lupin the Third, also great fucking example. Most of those movies are standalone. You don't have to know much about Lupin the Third, and it's honestly it's almost an unfair example. I can't recall there being a terribly awful Lupin the Third movie. Like most of them are at least semi good.
What about the one where they get set on fire and they're like, haha, this fire doesn't affect me. And he points at another guy and gets caught on fire and dies. I don't remember which Lupin the Third film it was, but it was a Lupin the Third film.
That sounds amazing.
Yeah.
I don't know. I just saw it on fucking Twitter. Just like, for some reason, Jigen was just floating in the air. Just like, hey, where you going, small boy? It's like,
Oh, yeah.
He points at him. And
That
just
was
gets
going
caught
around on
fire.
Twitter.
Yeah. It was like, ha 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 ha.
Send me this now. I need to know.
Oh, fuck. It is lost in the annals of time.
Damn it.
Unfortunately, Twitter is as swift as the ocean. I don't know. I need to know what film that's from because it's definitely an older one. Sounds like Green Jacket shenanigans.
They do. That's most of the Lupin the Third. Some of the movies do get weird. One of the ones I don't remember what movie it's from, but one of the main villains was like, I guess having a Greek cult or something. I don't know. The only part I remember about their cult was they're chanting the leader's name, and I swear to God, the chant they used was all hail the mighty Hermaphrodite.
Oh, I feel like that phrase would not age appropriately.
No, absolutely not.
Actually, looking at some of my list of films that I have here, I'm noticing that a lot of the films that I have in my collection, they're not necessarily sequels per se. They're not like, it's not like the Demon Slayer film or the films they're going to be doing where it's like, you know, canonically like there, but it seems like there's just a few that I have that are they just add more to the story in the world. Like I don't know, I've been getting into a lot of Gundam since COVID happened, and there's a lot of shit that's been popping up in my feed. One of the more recent Gundam things they did was Mobile Suit Gundam Kukuru's Doan's Island. Kukuru's Doan's Island is what it's called. And it's actually a really interesting film because the film itself, the content of it, it's basically just an extended episode of the original series. It's literally just like, just a small little adventure with our poor, like, you know, war-scarred main character. But the reason that it's interesting is because this plot that they decided to base off of the show was already an episode in the original show. It just got pulled and is not actually what's the phrasing for it whenever it's not necessarily canceled, but it's like taken off of the official listing for a show. It's like, you know, just,
Yeah, I know there's a term for
They
it.
got a syndication or whatever.
Californication?
California.
Yeah.
love.
So yeah, this episode got Californicationed and is not, you know, technically in the official thing. Like even in the Blu-rays, this episode isn't available in those. It's just a hidden episode. So it's really interesting that they decided to bring this back in like a major motion picture in that sense. And it's literally just a side story about how the main character gets stranded on an island and, you know, has to cooperate with a former Xeon soldier, you know, that's just trying to live on an island with while raising all these kids. That's all it is. So there's just some anime films are like, they could just be, you know, its own animated feature. It could be something that is, you know, a nice sequel, or, you know, it's like, extension of the main series that you're watching. Could be something that's based off of manga, or it could be completely based off of something that already exists but doesn't actually exist, and they're just bringing back into the limelight. We don't fucking know. Anime movies are weird. That's my conclusion.
I love anime movies
Because
they do that.
They do some fucking weird shit.
Because they do some stupid shit like that and then like call it like
Art.
the first or the last, when it's like, this is what? It's neither. What are you on about?
Oh, you mean like Pokemon, the first movie?
Yeah, then they remade it.
Because what do you mean they remade it? They just
Didn't they remake the first Pokemon movie?
Yeah, no, they did. They made it CG.
What? Oh,
doesn't
the
Pikachu
Netflix
talk
thing.
in it?
Yeah.
Right. I forgot about that. That was fucking weird.
There was a movie where Pikachu talked, and there's so many reactions of people just like, "What the fuck?"
Oh, that's so nice. What the fuck?
Yeah, it was like really cute. He's like, Pika, Pika. I love you, Ash.
Pikachu. I love you, Daddy.
What the fuck?
I want Pikachu.
Yeah, imagine just fucking watching the film and just like, no, Pikachu, why did you do that for me?
Pika.
Pikachu jumping in between Mewtwo and Mew, just yelling.
Oh my god! I was imagining it with a comically deep voice, just like, "Hello, father," but not.
Ash, I love you, but we only have 20 minutes to save the Poke universe.
The Pokeverse.
Pikachu will return in Avengers Endgame.
Oh my god.
Pikachu, use quick attack.
Oh, I want to throw that.
All right,
at
Ash, I need you to distract Kang.
I think a comedy movie should actually do that. Just at the end of their movie, it's not even a superhero movie. It's like a romantic comedy, and just like Jake Gyllenhaal will return in Avengers: Secret Wars. And just
Everyone's back. Everyone's returning, and they are not in it at all.
Not even the character name, just the actor name. Just fucking.
Yeah, this is the it's just the actor's name.
Makes me think of fucking the ending of Spaceballs. The search for more money.
Dude, Trey had a good idea because the Spaceballs 2 is coming on. I've been thinking about this idea a lot. When they bring back the new Spaceballs movie, this is Griffin's idea. Credit where credit's due. It should be called Spaceballs 3: The Search for Spaceballs 2.
I love it.
Yeah,
I love that, and that needs to happen.
That's good. Let him cook, Mr. Brooks. Let him cook. Oh, ow, my spine.
Kill that man with hammers. Okay, but
just one.
Just a singular hammer.
Singular hammer. We don't have the budget for multiple hammers. Are you daft?
Yeah, they're expensive.
I'm sweaty. I'm sorry. The room is hot.
To answer your question, though, yeah, I usually go based off IP whenever I'm going to go see an anime film.
I see.
Like if it's like, it usually has to be like an existing one that I'm a fan of or something like that. I'm not going to sit there unless it very obviously has a nice style. I'm usually not going to be like, oh, I have to go see the anime movie. You know, usually it's like, oh, well, I like this anime. I'm going to go watch it. Like going to go see, when we all went to go see the Demon Slayer.
Fuck. Oh. I love the fuck.
The Demon Slayer movie.
Yeah, was it Infinity Train?
Yeah.
No, wait, that's the Cartoon Network show.
Oh, that is the Mugen Train.
Mugen Train. Oh, wait, no, that's the fighting game.
Well, apparently it's called like Mugen Train or something like that. I don't know. Fucking, it's anime. It's the movie. It's like one of the highest grossing movies ever. I remember it was funny because what we did was we did that double feature, right? When we went to go see the fucking Mortal Kombat movie.
Oh yeah, we were like, oh my god, this movie is amazing, and then Mortal Kombat happens. Like, man,
that's kind of shit, dude. We kind of watched Peak right before we.
Like, fuck, we should have reversed the order.
Yeah, and like I had a feeling that like I was like, wait a minute, I don't think we should watch Mortal Kombat last whenever, because we already knew that the Demon Slayer movie was going to be good.
And
which it was. It was fantastic.
We were right.
Holy fuck.
Fuck me, that was good in theaters.
Yeah, watching that on fucking Dolby was the shit.
Is now a bad time to say that I still have yet to read or
Hey, you know what? And that's your purview, my guy. I mean, sometimes we can't watch all the things all at the same time.
I forgot about.
However, if you want to stay in the know, fucking mute, deafen yourself, go catch up, and we'll get back to you in about 16 hours.
Okay. I'm gonna go fat.
But no,
for
the
a second.
animation in that is amazing. Like that fucking final fight was, that was good.
It rivals a lot of modern anime
Oh, absolutely,
in terms of fighting. Because holy shit, that was a treat to watch.
absolutely.
But otherwise, like, it's like every once in a while you'll get like an anime movie that'll be like, oh fuck, I need to go watch that. Because I would count Lupin the Third, the first, that 3D animated one that came out, as an anime.
Yeah.
And fuck, I'm not huge on the Lupin IP, even though like I probably should watch some of this stuff because it was really entertaining. That 3D one was so good.
Oh fuck yeah, it was.
And amazingly animated.
You'll probably see a lot of people say that the Miyazaki animated Lupin films, or is it Miyazaki or Ghibli?
Ghibli, and
I think Miyazaki was.
I think they only
on-
did Cagliostro.
Yeah.
This is like they'll probably say like, oh yeah, this is like peak Lupin, just just a good time and just like the way it's presented. But yeah, that's all I got because I haven't seen much of the Lupin films either.
I was letting you quick about Demon Slayer. I just popped on Facebook for a second. And I see like a meme like, oh, this is anime related. I'm just gonna post this in our thing.
Oh, here's another one. I guess, yeah, kind of bouncing off of your dick, Keelan. As opposed to like just like based off of like a series. If it's from a studio that like tends to cook, then it's like, ooh,
Oh yes.
this is from like Production IG. Like whenever Promare was announced, which I was like, okay, that's a weird name. From Studio Trigger. Hey, I'm there.
Yeah. For like Promare and all that, for sure.
Say no more.
Yeah, saw that in theaters and like saw the English dub version. I don't remember if I was with Rowdy or not on that one. But I was like, oh man, this is absolute eye candy. Oh god, this is so much eye candy. Oh my god, my eyes are fucking bleached. They
Right, yeah.
very hard
I can't
saturated
imagine
colors.
seeing that in the theaters.
I was like, oh my god, and it's like came out of it wearing sunglasses. Like, oh yeah, that was all right. And now I have the Steelbook on my shelf right now. So, I wouldn't say it's bad film. I would just say don't watch it in a dark room.
Not if you want to
Not if you want to see for the rest of the
foam
day.
at the mouth.
So I want to I don't want to just see us up, but at one point we are gonna have to like wrap up a little bit just because I'm looking at what time it is.
Oh yeah, 30 seconds. You got 30 seconds.
Oh fuck no! But I guess last question we already had, like, if you were to pick one anime movie, and see in theater, just to like watch it in theaters, just to get that experience, one anime movie, what would you pick?
Oh fuck. But, there's a part of me that wants to say the new Gundam Seed movie that they released recently because I missed out on that train because they only did it for 2 fucking days and they were both days I worked.
All right, yeah.
But shit. Gun to my head, it would
Gundam to his head.
probably it would either be Gundam Char's Counterattack or fuck, because that's such a rough one because
I know,
I
like,
don't know.
there's so many
It's-
different answers for different reasons.
Right. I mean, Escaflowne, the movie, is always,
Yeah.
it's a really nice experience. I
They
know.
made an anime about the nose serum.
Get out.
Yes, Escaflowne is correct.
I'm
Just
sorry.
the movie.
Swear to God.
The movie starts and it just is a handkerchief. It just, just all through the speakers. And then
it was a dog
Ears
time.
blow out.
right, it's just all downhill from there. I don't know, that one I would say, yeah, Escaflowne the movie for nostalgic reasons, and then for fucking modern sensibility, yeah, probably. Fuck. I can't narrow it down. I'm a fool. I'm a goddamn fool. It's probably gonna be Sunrise related. I'm not gonna lie. Sorry. I'll stop eating up the airtime and I'll let Keelan answer.
No, you're good. I think I'd have to say Ghost of the Shell, only because,
Hell
and I'm
yeah.
sure that's going to come out a lot more. I just keep missing out on seeing it in theaters. But after I only want to watch that in a big theater, like an IMAX or something, because I actually went to go see the 40th anniversary for Akira in IMAX, and it was like totally remastered and everything. Like they did the whole sound system with it, and it was a fucking treat. That soundtrack popped the fuck off in IMAX, and I want to experience Ghost in the Shell like that.
Yeah, that is honestly a good answer, because honestly, Ghost in the Shell was produced like a major film, like the color, the color grading, the sound design, just the cinematography of it is just amazing. It's still a fantastic movie to this day.
Yeah, and just having that injected into my eyes on an IMAX screen, and with the fucking soundtrack going off in my ears like that, I would just be over the moon.
Yeah, I think that's probably the similar, why I was saying Escaflowne in the movie, just because, yeah, like the soundtrack for it is amazing. Like animation wise, it really pops off, and yeah, it's just it just like cinematically just feels like a whole complete package that you'd want to experience. Just surrounding yourself with a home theater
immersive.
system.
It's very immersive.
Yes. Of course, Samurai Pizza Cats is always a good answer too, right?
Yeah, that's a good one.
Yeah.
That and Dracula of the
Sovereign of the dude. If they ever show this, like, now if I had to pick one, the one that came to mind first is honestly Tokyo Godfathers. It's not like a big spectacle of a movie. However, it has that really heavy, like really good animation, and some of the scenes are meant to, like, you're supposed to be just engrossed in the moment. I know y'all have heard me gut damn movie. It is so good, and I'm kicking myself for I owned a copy for years, and it wasn't until like 2 years after I watched it for the first time, and I fell in love. It's such a good movie.
No, you know what? I changed my answer. End of Evangelion. I want a new generation of traumatized children. They need to bring them back to basics. God damn it.
In IMAX. Orange juice
IMAX.
in your ears.
Oh, we're trying to.
It's the same animation studio as Ghost in the Shell. So,
hell yeah.
2 for 1 package right there. Ghost in the Ava, Shell my Evangelion.
Show my Evangelion.
All right, everyone, you're gonna go see End of Evangelion. Kids are coming out of theaters like, all right. Good news is we're naming a mental illness after you.
Butch Holt syndrome. Yes, correct.
Bad news is get in the Mac.
If I were to guess the second one, Digimon the movie, Griffin, that's a good one.
Now, are you talking about the Digimon movie stitched together by Fox Kids, or are you talking about like the original OVAs?
Well, of course, it was stitched together with Fox Kids. How else are you going to get the quintessential Angela Anaconda experience?
Yes, the
With that
quintessential
early 2000s
Davis
new metal.
where Davis is crying. That's the saddest story I've ever heard. Dude, why are you crying? I'm the one who should be sad. Cheer up. Okay.
Hey now, you're an all-star.
Yeah, fucking OGs know that Shrek wasn't the original one.
Dude.
And it wasn't Mystery Men either. It was fucking Digimon the movie.
Damn.
Digimon was generational for different reasons.
Really was. We could go.
Minus the Angela Anaconda short. All right, so we're showing exclusively the Angela Anaconda short.
Hell yeah.
I'm gonna turn into Angelamon. You've been a bad boy. No, don't eat me.
Oh, I don't know why. I
That
remember
whole show is a
fucking
fever dream.
Yeah.
But no,
Imagine them trying to be the universe of Gumball, but bad.
yes.
Anyway.
Yeah, no, this episode of the podcast, it did go on a bit because with anime, we kind of left it broad and things. We had the wonderful musings of Butch telling us about Dracula, Sovereign of the Damned, and whatever the fuck you were talking about the first time that I'm kind of...
The Dragonaut, the Resonance.
Is that what... Kitty?
I don't usually drag it off, but...
Kitty,
dude, I'm about to drag on and on and on and on.
When all of this is on YouTube, you need to just sit down and listen to like the first half hour, 45 minutes before you showed up.
Right.
Good God.
Are you sure? I can just start from the beginning.
No.
We can't do that.
After I
I'm
end
not
the
gonna do it
stream,
on stream, but I can start from the beginning.
okay, yeah. After I end the stream, go off. But closing remarks. Of course, anime is wonderful. There's no ifs, ands, or buts about it. Everyone loves anime for different reasons, and anime movies have spread a whole fucking generation of degenerates, as you've borne witness to by listening to this podcast. Fucking Dracula, Sovereign of the Damned to Demon Slayer. It's timeless, you see.
It's fucking time to fucking say less.
Now, normally at this time is when I would do the almighty wheel. But
Wasn't there only one choice?
there,
the last
yes,
time?
I didn't feel like redoing the wheel for one choice for a bit.
Okay.
No, I thought about it,
Spin the wheel. What do we get?
but
It's that.
but the next time we well, I could do it real quick. Hold on, I have a wheel pulled up. I'm gonna spin it until it shows Marvel tier list.
Wheel now.
They're gonna put my ass in the movies. They're gonna make it based out of me.
No, screw it. That's too much for a stupid bit. But yeah, the next time we're on is going to be the Marvel tier list, where Kitty and I, we're going to go through the Marvel movies. Actually, and I want to make a decision with you on stream now, because I'm actively working on like finding one, because I'm probably just going to go to the site and just kind of make it. Do we want to do just the movies, or do we want to include the Disney Plus shows?
I feel like you're gonna be there another hour if you include the Disney
Let's
Plus
do
shows.
the movies.
Okay. Now, next question.
We could do shows as another one.
Okay, so shows later time. This will only be the movies. We may just. I think we'll. Yeah, let's just do the movies. Sometimes we'll bring up the shows. Like I'm not gonna be able to talk about the Marvels without talking about the Miss Marvel show. But
Right.
I'm also adding to the list, because continuity is now weird in the Marvel universe, the first two Deadpool movies.
Uh-huh.
But I'm not including the Sam Raimi Spider-Man movies or the other Amazing Spider-Man movies. So far from home or No Way Home, yada yada yada. I'm trying to think of what other properties that kind of tied to Marvel would be appropriate to add. But in general, like every mainline MCU movie from Iron Man up to Deadpool and Wolverine, which I'm seeing it this weekend, you and I and possibly a guest will be able to talk about whenever we do this. There's not going to be much to add. I think the main addition is going to be Deadpool 1 and 2 that I can think of off the top of my head. Like, it'd be weird to add, like, the X-Men, you know?
Yeah.
But yeah, we're gonna go through those, and we're just gonna do them in chronological order. Actually, you know what? Yeah, that would make the most sense if we just do them in chronological order, and then the last one we talk about is Deadpool and Wolverine, and do kind of our official mini review. Yeah,
Sounds good.
excellent. So yeah, next time we'll do our Marvel tier list. May or may not have a guest. Mr. Bucherson, thank you for joining us and enlightening us with Dracula, Sovereign of the Damned.
No, thank you.
Be sure to watch Mech Talk on YouTube on YouTube channel Bucherson, and that's plug. That was a plug.
Send me some
We didn't want you
links,
to plug.
dude.
We just were thanking you. You weren't supposed to plug.
No, that's fine.
God damn it.
You
God
weren't
damn
supposed
it.
to
Shit.
plug. No, okay.
Kitty,
Hang on, I gotta fucking.
it's fine.
Can we do over?
No.
Can we do over?
No.
We'd like to thank you for having me. It was a pleasure to be on, and I was very happy to use my vocal cords to please your eardrums.
And don't forget to watch Mech Talk on Bucherson YouTube channel.
No. Dude, it's fine. The Kitty, I don't know if you know this, but like every episode of Kino Korner, I plug your Twitch. I want you to know that.
No, I don't. I know. I was being stupid. I was like, wait a minute. That's the movie.
Like if we have, if we have
You didn't ask me anything. I jumped at the bit.
No, if we have a guest and they have links to stuff we want them to check out, just send me the links. I'll throw them in the description when I upload this to you.
Be sure to check out my lineup of mechanized themed dildos on Bad Dragon r/Bucherson.
That's not real, is it?
Oh, this is your OnlyFans.
Oh. What a way to end.
Sorry for bothering you. I want to offer a promotion for shit, and that's our time.
Yeah, what a way to end
We gotta go.
What a way to end it. The bots are rolling in. Anyway, time to go. Back to the stream. Later, everybody. Hey.